we're live.
Howdy, everybody. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So we left off kind of in the middle of a lot of different things going on. So we're going to go around and kind of do a quick recap. All right. So, Necro, what were you up to at the end of the last session?
Well, the slicer went offline, and it's probably because when he got past my when he was trying to access the system, his computer blew up or something from the threat he generated, or was despair, whatever it was. So my character is trying to. Oh yeah, from the elevator shaft. That's right. I was working on the elevator shaft, and the slicer was going through the main console to the elevator shaft. Got past me to unlock the elevator shaft, and in doing so, damaged the equipment he was working on. So, and now Necro is wanting to get onto the main controller room and have Guyver swap out the device. I'm assuming is giving the Imperials remote control with the device he created. That makes them think that nothing's happened, but we'll be able to see what commands are trying to give the system.
All right. So yeah, that was kind of where Necro left off, having just managed to kind of set a trap for the enemy slicer, and which forced him out of the system. Next up, DJ, what were you up to?
My character was just holding the bridge. A robot came up the lift, and then I blew it up with a single shot. Right. And then they started using that to fix the door that it shot. Yeah, it shot the door lock. So yeah, it was closed lock.
Oh, that's right. He blasted the controls, the blast door shut, and then Necro unlocked it or fixed it, and then now they can just press the button when they're ready to open the doors.
I think we did open the doors.
Yeah, they had because they
open.
took down one of the.
Oh, okay.
All right. Also, I declared the dice pool if anyone wants to start rolling Destiny. And Catcam, you were kind of in the same boat as Wa was, I think, right? Right.
Yeah, him and I were both standing outside of the door. Door was open. I popped a shot at one of the guys, and then the door closed and was repaired. And now we can open it and close it when we want.
Right. And Jahat, what were you up to?
I was up on the bridge as well. Currently, I guess, kind of waiting for them to finish shooting the other pilot so I can stop pretending.
All right. Yeah, and Guyver, I also have to get to you before we end the recap thing.
Where is Guyver?
I'm still on the upper deck, I think I am.
Yeah, the third floor.
Wasn't he blowing stuff up?
Yeah, we just took out the sentry droid, and like I said, but I was telling y'all earlier, I didn't know which side of the ship I was supposed to be on, so I put him in the wrong side, but no big deal. I changed my armor when y'all blast that droid, so whenever I'm done, I can do whatever I need to do with the box.
Oh yeah, and the armor change was going to take at least the next round, I think, right?
I guess the Viper was helping me put it on.
Yeah, it's still segmented. I mean, it's like it's more complex than the Stormtrooper armor. And if you've seen people at cosplays, there's lots of parts to the laminate armor.
So
It's the power armor, the augmentative.
Yeah, it's augmented, which means it comes in pieces. So you gotta put all the pieces together, hook up all the wires to the power armor.
And I think you guys used one turn already to start the process, but it's going to be at least another turn to finish it.
He was assisting me.
I'm not sure exactly what the
coordination or something like that to speed up the process.
I think that is pretty sped up two combat rounds, because augmentative armor, that's powered armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got wires.
I don't know if it has like an assisted system for donning it, but I imagine there's like a lot of latches and like seals
wires
that have to be taken care of. Yeah.
and wires to be connected.
Yeah, two rounds sounds pretty reasonable to me.
Okay.
Okay, did everyone roll? All right, we got 2 light side. Thank you, Wah.
Welcome.
All right, Kit Cam.
Whoa!
Things are looking up. Who's 43?
Same.
Watch it be Necro again.
It's either Necro or the person before him.
Last time.
I need to get a award for getting the most obligation rolled in a game.
Yeah, you get extra threat. Not threat. You get extra.
Strain.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a 17th strain threshold, so if anyone has to take undue strain, it's probably my character.
You get extra strain for when it lands you. That's what you get out of it.
It's a practice taking strain.
You get 1 free extra strain that everyone else does. Congratulations.
So who was it? Was it Necro or the other guy?
Let me see. 43. Actually, it is Angiver.
Ah!
Damn.
Serves you right making fun of my character.
He's
You complained about I got last time too.
Angiver is 41 to 55 on.
Do we add
From
the
what I
strain
have.
we already have, or do we just keep it as we are? Because I didn't get any extra strain last time.
I think. So you get an extra strain though, don't you? So you would just have like the.
Yeah, he has 2 that he can't recover, and everyone else has 1 they can't recover.
Yeah,
So I just say like.
I never gained any extra strain last session, so it's still at 2. Do I add extra strain, or do I leave it as 2?
No, that's
you
you can't.
You just keep it at 2.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
keep it at 2.
okay.
You can't heal those 2.
That's fine by me.
All right. So we have. We know whose obligation it is. We know. I'm trying to remember who went. That's going to be complicated.
The turn
Let's
orders, is it if the
Yeah,
turn?
the tornado didn't get touched, so it's MP3 turn, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which NPCs have gone though. I think the hacker already went this turn.
Yeah, the hacker went.
The
He got
hacker.
himself blown out of the system.
Yeah, so now he has to get new equipment or something to reconnect.
I thought we have someone boarding our ship too. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, the QRF drones are probably going to be the QRF droids are going to probably be the next. There's only 2 of them, I think, but they're tougher droids. They are
Groups or are they individuals?
They are individuals. They are KX series security droids.
Okay.
And the lift is still operational, so they are going to double move to the lift because I think they are probably about 50 or 60 feet away. And I'm trying to remember if these guys have strain.
I had my droids in there to deter them so they couldn't go as fast. So they kind of like difficult terrain, pretty much.
All right. Let me see how far they would have had to go.
Like, oops, I'm sorry, excuse me. You're like, get out of my way. I'm trying to get out of the way. But, you try to go left, it goes left. Try to go right, it goes right.
Yeah, he had his droids be like act really stupid.
Yeah.
So they had to go about. I think they could have moved through the difficult terrain and still gotten there, but they had to use their actions to do a double move. They're going to each burn 2 strain to, or one of them is going to burn 2 strain to use a maneuver to have the elevator go up.
Yeah, wasn't the elevator on the 3rd floor last? Because that's was Angiver the last one to use it?
It was on my floor.
All right, so they're going to have the elevator come down to them, and the other one is going to push the button to have it go to the 2nd floor. So they have both taken 2 strain, and they have made it up to the 2nd floor. All right, so they're there, and that is 2 NPC rounds.
Oh no.
I'll lock the doors.
Yeah.
I coded it too, and no one can get to the 2nd floor unless he uses the password too.
No, that's what his hacker overrode.
Oh.
So I don't know why that happened. There's another NPC in there. One of them's dead. I think that's one of the TIE pilots who's down. And then the last
droids and 1 TIE pilot.
I guess the last TIE pilot is going to. Let's see. Wah, are you still hidden? I can't. I think they didn't shoot at Wah last time, possibly
They
because he was
did.
hidden.
They tried to shoot at me.
All right. So we'll say even. They're going to go for Wah. Odd. They're going to go for Cat Cam. Oh, they didn't shoot at Cat Cam because Cat Cam was a stormtrooper. That's right.
Yeah.
But now Cat Cam is fired at them. So even it'll be Wah. Odd it'll be Cat Cam. So even Odd is Cat Cam.
Like, you traitor! Wow, how could you?
And they're going to take a shot at Cat Cam with a pistol. Let's see what they got.
Are those pilots a minion group? You say they.
No, it's just a single
Okay.
a single pilot.
So hold on. So which ones are shooting at me? The ones that are on the bridge or the ones that are behind me?
No, the bridge.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
one
okay.
kind of behind one of the consoles on the bridge taking a shot at you. They have a little pistol.
Okay, yeah, no, I seen him and then I seen the other two and I was really confused at who was shooting me. Okay.
Yeah, the droids used up all their turns getting on the elevator lift.
And Cat Cam, you have range defense, right?
Yes, I do.
Is it 1 or 2?
It's
One.
the token
It is
shows.
one.
All right, so with a range defense 1, they're going to roll. It's going to be easy because of the distance. Let's see. Let's check that. Looks like it might be just close to over short. No, it's still within short. All right.
Roll no successes.
So 1 success, 1 advantage.
That's unlucky. What's Cat Cam's soak?
Soak's a 5, I think. And I have a question too. Can I have the dodge talent? So how does that work? Because I know it's an incidental, so I can use it whenever, right?
Yeah.
And then it says that I can incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than the ranks of the dodge. And upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number. So can I use that?
I think you have to do that before they make the roll.
What is your assassin?
That was my initial. That's my official career, and then I picked up second thing.
Yes, you can. Well, technically, you're supposed to do that before he rolls it, but yeah, it's when you're targeted by a combat check, you can perform the dodge incidental to suffer a number of strain no greater than ranks in dodge, then upgrade the difficulty of the check by that number.
I'll allow it. I didn't really give you a chance to declare that. It went pretty quick, so
That's fine. I'll save it for the next time. But I just when you were talking about attacking and stuff, and then when I asked about it, then I was like, wait, I think I have stuff to combat that, but I'm like, I don't know what it is. So that's
if
fine.
you want to do it, it's fine. I'll allow it. I did kind of rush through that, so if you want to take the chance to do it, you can. If not, you can save it for later.
I mean, you already rolled it. We'll just roll with it. I'll use it the next time. It's fine.
All right, so that brings it to 6, I believe, damage.
Yep. But you only take 1 damage.
But you only take 1 because of your soak, and they'll give you. I think they can. Let me. I have my.
That is stun setting, so they could just go for strain.
No, I think they're probably gonna try and they're fighting for their lives. Okay. I don't know if they're trying to stun anyone right now.
I don't think it's stun. It's like a traitor.
And let's see. Is the setback one something you can do with 1 advantage? I'm trying to find that table.
It's under combat.
I think it's 2 advantage.
You can always do a boost to the next NPC.
Yeah, I guess I'll just boost the next NPC. I'm not sure how that would happen narratively, but
they hear fire. They hear blasters fire, so they probably have a good idea that it's on this floor. So that's kind of how the boost can happen. You know, that's the narrative way. They hear.
All right, yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do the next NPC turn gets a boost die, and that is those NPCs. And what are we on now? I think it's a PC slot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could also notice something important. So
No, I think notice something important is only with perception checks.
no, it's under the combat. Notice a
Oh.
single important point in the ongoing conflict, such as the location of a blaster door control panel or a weak point in an attacker's speeder.
Where does the box need to go again, Jeff? So I know where I need to go.
It's right here.
All right. Looks like we have 4 PC slots in a row. One is the top of the round, so you guys can
Is this
figure out.
is this the top of the round? Necro would like to take the top of the round to lock those
It is not.
droids.
It is not the top of the round.
It's the end of the round, but the top of the there's no NPCs before
Okay,
the top
okay.
of the round comes around.
Okay,
You
so
can send them up to me, and me and my droid can keep them busy.
oh,
Who are the 2 PCs that
I
have
have
gone this turn?
armor on by the time you get there.
There's 3 PCs by my count that haven't gone this round.
That's what I'm saying. Who are the 2 that did go?
Necro
last
went.
time?
I think. Yeah, he moved away. He fixed the door and
Necro
moved away.
and Kekham went.
And
I don't
Cam
think.
shot the other one? Okay.
I think Wah has.
So it's time for Wah to blast that.
Yeah, my PC slot will be taken up with Get Donning armor, so you go ahead and knock mine off.
Okay, so I think I'm going to spend this action shooting the big robots. And since these are big robots, I'm going to be shooting them with the big gun.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't set up their tokens with the. Let me make sure they don't have ranged defense before you roll.
Okay.
They have adversary 2, so you have to upgrade it twice.
For the pilot? Is that who you're shooting, the pilot?
No,
He's
the
shooting the 2
robot.
droids.
No, you want to shoot the pilot.
I do?
Yes. Because the controls that Necro needs to access is in the room with the pilot.
Oh, okay, yeah. So instead of shooting them, I'll
not
shoot
good.
the pilot then. And yeah, I guess I'll just auto kill him with this thing. If I have. Does the pilot have any defense or anything?
Jihad was suggesting last session that we do knock the pilots out if you have stun setting.
Oh, okay. So I guess I won't auto kill. Okay, yeah. So I'll just use it with the regular gun. So
Yeah, auto stun.
yeah, stun. Yeah, I'll stun him to death. That's 11 damage for 11 strain. 11 strain.
And you crit.
Yeah. I also
You could also
Alright.
just spend that to upgrade other checks against the because the 11 might even be enough to knock him out.
Yeah, he's out.
okay, so
you can pass boosts and upgrades to other players.
I will upgrade Necro's thing.
I thought you were adversaries you're shooting against.
No, he did not shoot at the droids.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Shot the
Yeah.
pilot. I apologize.
Yeah, because Necro's gonna be sending. So I'm gonna be upgrading Necro's check.
Yeah, we have established that this control panel right here can control the lift. So my character needs to get in this room so then he can control the lift. And he's already got permanent back door, so he can actually access the system without making a roll as a maneuver.
So what's the control panel next to lift? Did that just back not there on purpose, not there?
We've established that the slicer that was got through the lift using this system because
Okay.
they overrid.
The one next to the lift is dedicated control panel specifically for the lift. So like it doesn't affect anything else. It just affects the lift.
But this controls a big chunk of the ship, and this is where that mysterious computer device that gives control remotely is located. That's where Angiver needs to get to.
That's correct. That one can control other systems. The lift control is specifically lift control. The one you're pointing at here is a more general control system.
It's like a master control system for the ship.
Yeah. All right. So Wall went. We have 2 more PCs to go. I believe. Who's left to go?
Angiver is getting dressed. Jahat needs.
Go ahead and take mine. Tick one off. And that would be mine.
All right. So now Angiver is equipped.
What do you do?
He's putting his clothes on.
And next up is Jahat. And I think that's the last NPC for this round, and then we go back to the top.
Yeah. So I'll pop up over my little console there and go, no, you rebel scum, you killed Jerry. And I'm going to shoot towards Ketcam and accidentally miss and shoot the droid. So you said that's adversary 2?
Yes. Adversary 2, no range defense, though, I don't think. Let me check. Yeah, no range defense.
Yeah, these things are tough.
I believe in the dream anyways. Make sure I got this set up. Okay. Oh, I'm going to... I'll take strain and aim twice here.
Oh, weird.
Garbage. Did Wah do anything with those boosts in Triumph?
Yeah, I was gonna upgrade Necros thing.
Oh, you upgraded Necro stuff. Okay.
But you upgrade. You still got some boosts you can pass if you want.
Oh yeah, I guess I could give a boost to Jahat. So roll 1 boost.
You can upgrade too.
You can give him 2 boosts since he was the next person.
I'm just upgrading it with that Triumph.
I think he's upgrading Necro's.
Yeah, I was
computers
upgrading
with Triumph.
Necros.
If you had 3 advantages, you could give him 1 more boost.
I mean, I'm kind of really bad at shooting things, so I won't feel bad if you don't. If you want to pass that to one of the more useful people.
I feel like we kind of need to get these things damaged. So yeah, I'll pass another boost to him.
All right, I believe in it. This is the boost that is going to do it.
Now you can give.
All right.
Now you can give someone a bunch of boosts. Hey, could you? Let's see if there. Can you do something important, such as your shot blasted the lift doors and sent it to the 3rd floor?
I think
Would
that's
that be a
more. That'd be more of a triumph.
But you have 6 advantages. Can't that count as a triumph?
No, it doesn't.
Aw.
You could make... Well, they're not... They don't seem to be carrying weapons, I don't think, but you could...
You could give someone.
Yeah.
You could give someone that hasn't taken 2 maneuvers this round a free maneuver, and they could send the lift up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah. How many does that take?
I think 2 or 3, I think.
So perform an immediate free maneuver that does not exceed the 2 maneuver per turn limit. So
I can't grant
two.
it. Well, I can't grant that to other people. It's only to myself.
Yeah,
I've
that's what
already
it's
used
like.
both mine. So you know what? I have. So that gives me a total of what?
You could probably
And
make it
6.
over to the console with whatever Jeff said is, and
Uh,
let them do it.
You could.
I'm gonna give
upgrade-
him. I'm gonna give him
upgrade
2
both
black
of their
dice.
checks.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a black die to each of. Well, I guess it's targeted character only. So I'm gonna give 2 black dice to the one on the top, and I'll give 2 boost to the next character, next friendly character.
So Necro has a lot of stuff. He can use.
Okay. Necro's probably gonna make the doors not be able to open. He's gonna reenact his code, I think, so they can't open the doors.
All right.
Is it okay? So, are we skipping to the top of the round?
Yes, it is the
Okay.
top of the round
All right.
now.
Do you care if Necro takes it?
No,
All
I
right.
do not. I really
Necro's-
don't want those things to go smack me.
All right, Necro spent 1 maneuver to get here. He's accessing it with his permanent back door, so that's spending another maneuver, so I'll take 2 strain. But now he doesn't have to make a roll. He's got access to the system, and now he's going to enact a command to reenact, to lock the doors of the lift. And you need a password to override it. So the doors would shut and lock on the turn.
All right. So you're not actively being
I do need to make a roll.
resisted, but I think you do need to fight like the because he made the command to activate him, so you probably have to undo what he did. So do you go against the difficulty for just doing the thing, or do you have to go against his defensive slicing to get through?
So he's not on there anymore. His computer shut down. He's not there anymore. My question is, isn't he technically the attacker now since I'm at the console? Would I become the defender now? And would he be the attacker since I'm at...
I think he still has more control over the system, but that's kind of something I've been trying to figure out is like how that dynamic shifts, because he still is the main administrator for the system. Like, he's not been removed as an administrator. So
So I did a permanent backdoor, so I set up a permanent means of accessing the system without needing to deal with its verification protocols. The PC may perform the access system action on this system as a maneuver and without performing a check, so long as the character has access to a hardline or a connected network.
Okay, so I guess you have access to it now. So I guess now that you're trying to do is you need to override what he tried when he shut it down. So I think that's what he's talking about the role for.
yeah, I'd say to completely remove his control over the lift and remove his control over the hyperdrive. I think you still have to go as though you're fighting what do you call it? A security program that he put in place.
So, okay, did he put these in place before the encounter started? Because
Yeah, he did. He locked out the hyperdrive, I think, either before or at the beginning of the encounter, and it might have been during the encounter. And he locked out, or he made it so that the lift was. I'd say probably taking control over the lift, because he got booted out on that action wouldn't be against his against his security programs, but the hyperdrive would be.
Okay.
Just use the roll to just get past
Yeah,
it.
so I just roll the 2. All right, yeah. So whenever he's locking out system, that's when he's activating control. Okay, so that makes sense. So the hyperdrive has some security systems, but the lift didn't. Okay.
Yeah, the lift is just standard, like you're taking control of the lift and shutting out other users.
Okay,
and
so
setting up the security password. So it's like I think I said 2 for that, or 3.
it's up to
purple.
you. So yeah, however many purple to lock the system again on the lift doors.
Yeah, if you want to set like if you want to set it like he has, where it's like security protocol, then it would be 3 to overcome it and kind of set up a trap for anyone who would try and tamper with it again. You can just take control of it for 2 and have it so people just using that console would need a password.
Oh, what would it be to lock the lift doors unless they have a password?
2.
Okay.
2 purple.
So that's what I'm doing, and I get an upgrade from Wah.
Yep. And you got the two boosts from Jahat.
Okay. Console. Oh, I got 2 boosts from Jahat. Okay.
Yeah, because Jahat gave 2 boosts to the next person to go.
Okay, so the doors shut and lock.
Those boosts did so much.
Right?
They usually do. The setback are more powerful, I think.
Yeah, the setback are really powerful.
All right, so you got him locked in that elevator shaft.
So I want to. Let's see. I guess there's not an active slicer yet, so I can't get a signature, but I can spread decoys and pass a boost to the next player. So there's going to be 2 setback for anyone trying to access the lift on top of my getting past an opposed computer roll with my character.
All right. So is that it for Necro's turn?
That's all he can do. Yep. He took the 2 maneuvers in action and took the strain.
All right. So we have some NPC turns, and I think most of the NPCs are either locked out of this encounter for now or dead. So we'll just use those for these security droids. So let's see. I guess I'm gonna have to assign stats to the door. I'm gonna say that it has probably 10, or we'll just say armor. So we'll say armor is 1 or 2 better.
I don't think it'd be more than one. I mean, it's a shaft versus blast doors.
So yeah, I'd say probably 10, 10 so 10 soak and what do you call it? 5 hit points. And
It'd just be. Are you saying 50? I would, if it's a door for a lift, I would suggest 1 hit point because 1 hit point equals 10. And if it's got
like
armor,
hull points. I was thinking either 5 or 10 just wound points basically for the door, not hull points. So they would be just straight up damage versus soak and wounds for the door. Trying to think if 10 is too high and if 5 is too low.
that sounds good. I mean, that's what I mean. If you're just treating it as a vehicle, which it is part of a vehicle one, I would. Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right, so they're gonna do. They're gonna attempt to rip the door open.
So the strength check. Oh wait, I'm thinking Pathfinder.
Which thing? Yeah, these guys are a little bit more strength focused than ranged focused. I guess they could try and blast through too. Seems like the blaster would be the thing that would have a better chance of getting through.
Yeah, so you could do melee punch like Mandalorian. They can try and punch the door open, or they can blast it.
I think it's cooler if they try and punch their way through. So that's what they're gonna do. And it's, I guess, 2 purple. And
Yeah, all melee's 2 purple.
that looks right. Okay, and they did get a boost from the pilot who died.
But also the 2 setback from me.
And 2 setback.
Yeah, I used the purple for setback just because there's no black. That's why I put on his icon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I put some weird symbol on him so I would remember it at the same time.
No problem. And I'm making notes on the GM layer so you can see them, but no one else.
All right, I think that's right. And click off and go. All right, so they do. I don't think that even gets through the door's armor, to be honest.
Well, how much damage did it do? Oh, you said it didn't get past the soak.
Yeah, that was 6 damage.
Okay.
What a bummer. All right, so then the next one's gonna go. He has no setbacks and no boost. I guess that guy will give him a boost with his advantage, and he's also gonna punch the door. And you can hear kind of a booming thud as these creatures are these droids are punching the door from behind it. So 5 advantage. I don't know that there's anything really good they can do.
I hear this banging. I'm like, what's going on up there?
Yeah, they didn't. So yeah, they're just gonna pass boost forward, and now it's player turn.
So I say, what's going on up there? I hear the banging.
Wait, I thought the plan was to send them to him. But why are the doors just closed?
No one sent him up yet.
Necro locked it. That's what I'm asking. I said that my character's saying, what's going on up there? Anyone want to tell me?
What was the question?
My character says that the droids are breaking through the doors.
Are they still in the shaft?
Yes.
They are.
I'm up here. We'll take care of them.
So are you pressing
Alright.
the lift button to have the lift come up to your floor?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Viper stand back, so he gets a nice shot, a clear shot to aim, and I'm gonna push it with Angyra since he's got.
Oh, if you guys are doing that, remember you got to use the passcode to open the doors.
I'm pretty sure they have their own. I'm pretty sure they have their own passcodes.
No, I'd let everyone know what the passcode was when I locked the elevator shaft in the first place.
Alright, and when the door's open, go and open fire.
All right. So roll your attack.
You said they have it's adversary 2?
Yep.
Alright.
Do they have range defense?
No range defense.
So that's just what, 2 reds? Oh no, it's 1 red, 1 purple, right?
2 red.
Yeah.
1 red, 1 purple because it's close range.
Alright, so that does 15 damage, pierce 2.
15 pierce 2. All right. So they have. Wrong character sheet. So which one are you going for?
Either one, because my droid's shooting the next one.
I thought that was the droid shooting. Was that Angiver shooting?
That was Angiver shot.
All right. So let's see. You said 15 pierce 2?
Yes, 15 2 pierce 2.
All right. So that will do that. And they get a free maneuver using your threat. And they're going to move up.
Or it's damage, or what I see?
What's that?
Is it still up? Is it damaged? What's going on?
Yeah, it's still up. It's damaged. It seems to have gotten through the armor, but not dropped it.
And it moved closer to me, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of moved into melee range with you and Viper.
Okay. But it's not engaged. It's just in the range.
No, it's engaged. You guys are touching.
All right. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna move out of the way with Angiver.
So wait, how many maneuvers has Angiver done so far?
He just fired and he called the shaft down. And that's just one move, right?
So 1 maneuver, 1 action. So he can take 2 strain and do 1 final maneuver if he wants.
All right, yeah. So if you do another maneuver, you have to take 2 strain.
Okay. Okay. And Viper's gonna shoot now.
So if he's engaged and he has a weapon, that increases the difficulty depending on if it's a heavy or a light ranged weapon.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what he has on that. I think he has something that doesn't make him take the extra whatever it is.
There's an attachment that lowers it, but there's not one that negates it.
Yeah, it looks like you have 1 point blank from the forearm grip.
Yeah, I was trying to see that. Yeah, it gives me the innate talent point blank as well. What's that difficulty, I guess, then for that?
So is it a range heavy or range light?
Heavy.
A range heavy increases the difficulty by 2.
By 2.
Yep. Gunnery, you cannot shoot while engaged.
But then with the top point blank, what does that do?
I think it gives you extra damage if they're in short range. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's what it does.
No, it gives you increases the additional difficulty of making ranged checks with this weapon while engaged by an additional 1.
Okay, so it lowers it, so it's only 1 purple instead of 2 to shoot while engaged. So it sounds like it's going to be 2 red.
Okay. So I gotta change things. When I have to set triggers, I gotta take out the extra successes and stuff. Alright, so it does 14, but it gets an extra damage, right? Because it's got the point blank talent.
I think
So-
the point. Wait, I'm confused. One of
No,
those.
point blank, I think, just gives you the reduced difficulty for shooting from engaged.
Point blank, the description is add 1 damage per rank of point blank to damage of 1 hit of successful attack while using ranged heavy or ranged light skills at short range or engaged. So I get that extra point of damage. So it's 14 damage, pierce 3.
Yeah, it's you hit it kind of right in the chest, and you can see the armor plating just kind of vaporize and leave a large gaping hole through the middle of this droid as it falls down to the ground.
At advantage, I want the other one, I guess, to drop from the other one getting blasted in front of it and drop its weapon.
Can you make something you haven't targeted drop its weapon? I need to check that. Force the target to drop a melee or ranged weapon it is wielding. So
Plus,
it
I
has
don't
to be
think
the
they're
thing you
carrying
targeted.
weapons.
Yeah, currently it's not carrying a weapon.
Not carrying weapon? Okay. Then give it setback to shoot at Viper, and I guess, or attack Viper, because it sees how damaging it could be. So I'm gonna give it, I guess, setbacks for attacking Guyver or Viper, since we're pretty deadly, I guess.
Each 2 gives a setback.
So let's
now
see.
it's
1, 2, 3,
6,
4.
4 setback. So two per each one of them.
Oh, you shot the one that already had the setback. Never mind.
Yep. I said, all right, got 1 down, 1 to go.
All right, so we have. Is that it for Engiver and Viper?
Yeah, that's it for them. Might be a little delayed getting up there. Got 1 more to take care of.
And let's see, the NPC hacker is still trying to find something to get back in. So that's their turn. We're back to PC slots. There are 3 PCs to go before the end of the turn, and then 1 at the top of the next turn.
We might have more coming. You might check.
I called dibs on all the ones I destroy.
Does Kitcam hear any more chatter? Imperial chatter.
Oh yeah, I didn't ask about that, but yeah, do I hear any more Imperial chatter?
So the you hear the TIE fighter pilots saying we dropped off the QRF droids and we are drawing back to engage if ordered.
Okay, I will tell the group that we better prepare for a gunfight because it sounds like the TIE fighters are about to start attacking.
There's turrets on the top level and bottom level at the back of the ship.
And there's another squadron of TIE fighters en route, and the shuttle with the explosive ordnance disposal team is still about a minute out.
So, Cam, you're the pilot, right?
I can be. I figured that somebody else was going to pilot and I was going to be a gunnery.
Oh, okay. That's good too. So you can make your way to the guns, or you can make whatever you think's better. I know that if they're boarding the ship, they'll be on the bottom floor, and there's a turret in the back of the ship on the bottom floor. If you wanted to do that, then you could shoot people that come inside, or you could shoot ships that are in space.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Okay, I'll go ahead and start making my way down to the 3rd level then, to make my way to the gun. Is that on the opposite side of the ship?
Sentry droids not to let anyone come on since
It's-
you have control of them.
It's deck 1.
Yeah, can you instruct the sentry droids to bar the entrance and let anyone come on?
No, because they just see us as administrators, so they won't shoot at us. But they also see all the other Imperial. I didn't change their programming. I just added us as authorized users, so they will not attack their masters. We're just seen as their masters, so we won't get attacked by them.
Say those are rebels coming aboard trying to attack us. Do they have that much intelligence to see through that?
That's a GM thing, so I wouldn't worry about it. I just did a quick add us as admin.
Yeah, you might be able to do like a leadership check or a deception check, something like that, to try and get them to do something like that. But it would definitely be a roll.
Oh, Jihad has some thugs on board too, it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jihad's thugs are on the turret right now, I believe.
So maybe Jihad's thugs could position where they would board the ship.
Well, and we also have other. There are other turrets. So there's the two main guns. There's the 2 quad turrets, and then there's like 4 twin turrets, I think.
Yeah, there's one on this floor. There's a turret just like this on the top floor as well.
Right. So I don't know where the controls for those the port and starboard turrets are.
They would probably be on the bridge.
Yeah, I'd say you'd probably be able to access at least probably most of the guns from the bridge, except for those turrets, which have dedicated gunnery stations.
Okay.
I did the trade droids on the bottom deck if anyone wants to use them to get to the turrets and use them for firing.
Because I think in a pinch, the pilot or the co-pilot could probably activate the main guns.
Yeah. All right, so kick hand went there.
All right, so we have Wa and Jahat left, I think, this turn.
Who is our pilot?
I think Viper was going to help someone because Viper has a high agility.
Okay, so Viper will fly it then.
Yeah.
He's got agility for gunnery because he's got gunnery skills.
So is the second droid is still up though, right?
It's it's on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So is there like any chance? So we're like getting boarded soon. Is that correct?
Yes, there is at least one more ship with a explosive ordnance trained security team en route.
Do we know where they're
shuttle.
going to? Do we know where they're going to come in?
The 2 places a shuttle would probably be able to dock are at the main cargo port at the bottom, or the access port on the side that you guys came in through.
It's also on the 1st floor. So
Yeah, so either of those would be through the 1st floor.
Yeah, Viper would be better for shooting because he's got 5 in agility and 5 in gunnery and 5 in heavy range heavy.
And they're a little bit further out, so it's a question of
Sorry, go ahead. I'll just type in chat.
they're a little further out, so it's a question of whether or not you can get the ship moving before they get here.
I think I would just prepare my big gun, like take the aim maneuver and wait for us to get boarded. If we get boarded.
Can you fly this thing? We need to get in the hyperspace and get away from these people.
Wait, do we seriously have no one else that can fly?
I mean, I have 2 green.
I had a droid, but
From a legal perspective, I can fly.
I had a droid for this, but then we saw that droids weren't allowed on. So
Okay, so Kekham's gonna come back up to the front and swap places with Viper, and I'll fly because I have 3 green.
No, I think I'll just fly. I'll just fly since I have 5 green.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That'll
my
work
my
then.
character will make his way over there. He'll double move his way there, and
I thought you guys snuck some astromech droids on here too.
no, he didn't.
Whatever Angiver did, he was converting droids and parts and stuff like that. And I think they're all on the first floor.
Yeah, they're down there. They were distracting, but you can tell them to go to the gunnery turrets and they can fire.
And did we get our whatchamacallit, I'm trying to think of the word that I'm thinking of here. Did we get the button on the engines, the kill switch on the engines taken care of?
No, Angiver's got the device he's got to swap out. So the kill switch is really just this box right here that the Imperials are hacking into our system with, but we need to swap it out with the one that Angiver has.
Okay.
Then we can see what they're trying to do, and then we can trick them into thinking that it's being executed, and then we can jump to hyperspace with it. Like, what the hell is going on? I thought we had control of this.
Alternately, you do realize probably that if you're not going for subtlety, then you can just rip the wires. Like, you know where they accessed your system through. So, like, if you wanted to do it fast, but they'd know they lost control, you could cut off their access.
We probably want less. Yeah, I'm thinking we want less TIE fighters coming after us as possible.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead for my action. I'm going to do my inspiring rhetoric there. Let's see. Okay, so Wah's piloting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wah, you can recover a strain, and you get a boost die for on any
what?
on all skill checks. You get a boost die for the next 4 rounds.
Sweet.
And then, Steven, where did you say that the other gun, the starboard and port guns are? Just from on the bridge?
Yeah, they can be accessed from the bridge.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'll move over and start helping on one of these other consoles myself, and I will have my guys do a double move to run up here, or start running up here, however far they can get.
And there is an access hatch too by this this turret area, so they could run to the access hatch and climb the ladder. It might be a little bit quicker than running all the way to the lift.
Okay. Well, I guess we don't have anybody going to the other gun on deck 3, so I'll have them.
Deck 3 is where there's nobody.
Okay.
Unless that's where Viper's going to go when he's done with it.
On deck 3, then I can keep him down here. He can do that. Work the gun turn.
Okay, so if Viper's going to be on the other big guns, then I'll have them start heading towards the bridge, and they can take over the 3 of the smaller guns.
Yeah, after we take out this droid that's in my way, I'll head up there and do what I need to do.
Okay, well then until Viper gets up there, I'll go ahead and just maintain position in the gunnery spot on the first deck then. And that way, in case if something does happen to come before you get up here, I can at least start something, and then you can jump in and finish it.
I think Viper's going to a different. There's one on the first and one on the third. They're like very similar, but they each control a different turret.
Yeah, one's on the bottom of the ship. You're at the turret on the bottom of the ship, and Viper's talking about the one on the top of the ship.
I'll send yeah, and so like I said, we're kind of a bit busy right now, but I'll send Viper over to the turret once we're done here.
Yeah, so you can Ketcam, you can stay where you are. No one's going to be taking over that gun.
We can follow
Wait, hold on. So who's piloting them?
Me.
Okay, sorry. That was
Yeah, Wall's got 5
got
Green.
agility.
Yeah,
Okay,
5
so-
green.
Okay, so Waz piloting. We have Viper and Ket Cam on the quad guns. Okay, got it.
And then your guys are going to come up and your guys are going to come up and gun from the bridge, I think.
Right.
And Kicken could probably target some of those little ties that are coming in, right? Since she's already there.
It might be good if we can just, if someone with Imperial authority could let them know that things are under control and that the ship will be coming back to the station anytime now.
But
Roger that.
they were looking straight at us.
Yeah. Do we have tinted windows, or can they drive by and see the bodies? Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, things are fine, and then have them looking.
But-
like we at Bernie's where you hold up the dead
So
body.
they're laying down, so it might be hard to see. I mean, you got to get really close, and I don't know if these pilots are that skilled. I mean, they do have a hard time shooting a blaster rifle at some rebels.
Yeah, what they probably did was they moved under to the tie docking stations with those droids loaded up, let the droids climb off, and then disengaged and moved back to like defensive positions. So they're probably not even close enough to be peeking through windows or at the right angle.
Like we can at Bernie's.
Yeah, if you want, you can stand up the 2 TIE pilots and wave their little hands in the windows.
With the little
Put sunglasses on them so that they can't see their eyes.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for all that.
Okay. What we can do is also get on like so we mentioned like the communications, outgoing communications from the bridge are currently jammed, but what we could probably do is like try and contact them on these, the short range little like the stormtrooper comms like CatCam has, and say, hey, there's something going on with the comm system, but we're here.
Yeah, Necro only jammed those 2 pilots' comms. The Imperials.
So that would
were
be
on here.
but that would be a full action to do, I think.
Yeah,
To try and do that deception check. So I can try and do that next turn.
yeah, yep.
Can't do that this turn.
All right. So is that it for PC turns until next round?
I think so.
All right. Top of the next round.
Do you guys want me to go ahead and do that?
Yes.
Sure.
I was gonna take out this droid first.
Yeah, take
No,
out
I
the
would
droid.
suggest Jihad. Well, there's 2 NPC.
Either
It's
or.
up to you guys. Yeah, there's 2 NPC slots after this PC.
Yeah, I was gonna try to take out the droid and then the NPC.
Okay. Go for it.
Hacker, so then the hacker can try to do his thing, and y'all can do after that.
Yep, go take out the droid.
All right, I want to shoot the droid.
Are you shooting? There we go.
10 damage, pierce 2, and then pass boost to Viper.
Okay.
All right. So this droid is still up.
You could also crit them.
Yeah, you could
Or
crit
auto
him.
fire. You would have had to declare auto fire, I forgot.
Yeah, he would have to crit him.
And
So
I
yeah,
did run auto fire too. Yeah.
yeah, you can just crit him. You give 1 boost to the next person, and then you just and then you crit him.
I like this one I made. This will be awesome.
So what's going on?
Are you critting him?
Yeah, crit 1 and then pass to the next person, which will be Viper.
All right. So I will.
So you can go ahead and roll Viper. It's very doubtful he'll roll 150 plus.
All right. So it's just an unmodified critical. I don't think he's going to survive.
Yeah,
That
it's unmodified. So now he can upgrade Jihad. He'd be like, I blasted them, and inspire Jihad to upgrade his check twice.
18 damage, pierce 3.
So 18 damage, pierce 3 is a lot.
And if he's still up, then we can start adding crits.
Bro, I doubt he's up.
So that takes him. That takes him down.
Remember, I called him.
So, are you going to say something to Jahat to inspire him to help his check with some upgrades and some boost?
We took out the enemies down here. No sweat. Y'all take your time up there. Do what you need to do. I'll be up there shortly. So then with my movement, I'm going to move to the elevator and tell Viper to head to the gunnery, wherever that is.
All right. Yeah. So the gunnery station is at the
back.
The back of deck 3 right here.
Mm.
All right. And Jahat is just incredibly relieved. So, with his stress level dropping a little bit, but
So I think it's the NPCs
be more confident with this
first.
assumption. Yeah.
All right. So there are no more droids there. I guess we'll put those NPC slots to the TIE fighters. Let's see. Gotta find that name. Commander Reaver, please respond. The QRF droids have seem to have gone offline.
Yeah, they have.
Jahat.
Oh, do you want you want me to respond as my?
Yeah, you're
as
the
my
person who
second?
can talk to people.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll say I'll try and contact them through like the short range comm link though. Come in, TIE fighters. This is freighter crew. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, but could you please explain the situation? We have explosive ordnance disposal teams en route in the shuttle, and we've lost contact with the QRF crew.
All right. Well, we seem to be having seems to be either some form of jamming or just simply some kind of communications interference here on the freighter. I'm here at the very far end from the cockpit right now, actually. And that's as soon as I was able to actually get a signal to you. So it seems like there's some kind of interference, maybe something going wrong up there at the front of the ship. So that may be why you lost the signal from the droids.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade that and roll a 1 red, 1 purple deception on that. And I'm pretty sure you can just take all of that away with your carefully constructed identity.
You get 3 boosts and 2 upgrades from me.
Bro, he ain't losing that.
Don't say that. There's always a chance.
There is a chance, but it's very low. Oh no, no. You forgot to roll difficulty.
I reduced the difficulty by 4, which is enough to bring it to 0. So yeah.
Yeah, against a TIE pilot, he didn't really stand a chance.
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
All right, then
know
we
very much
will
about
hold
science.
position for now.
Who am I?
Sir Isaj Grieve is on his way with the explosive ordnance disposal team. They should be at your location in, I would say, approximately 1 minute.
Is he on the shuttle with them?
Yes, he is en route with the explosive ordnance team.
Well, we can get a hostage.
That feels
We already have a hostage.
rather unsafe, but
Another hostage.
he does outrank us, so he's allowed to make that choice. We look forward to seeing him here.
Hostage of a high-ranking ISB. Sweet.
I don't think this guy's ISB.
Hey, let's cut down the chowder to stick within game.
So,
All right, so
yeah.
they are just kind of holding position, and if anything goes wrong, they're probably getting ready to engage, so they're taking aim actions at your vehicle. Next up, it's pretty much a straight shot of PC turns until the end of the round.
Alright.
So you guys have at least one round to kind of get in position and prepare.
So who hasn't gone yet? Has Angiver already gone this round?
So I moved. Yeah, we destroyed the droids, and I moved up to the console thing. I don't know if I had enough to if I need to spend strain so I could hand it the device over or whatever to you or whatever I need to.
Okay, so if I want to lock out all access points to the ship, what difficulty would that be?
There actually, I would say, is a lockdown protocol for the ship. So it would probably just be a push button thing. Basically, kind of all hands on deck, battle stations type thing, where the ship is being kind of sent into high security. It would lock.
He doesn't want to do that because that would probably show up. He wants to do something more subtle to where they try to open the door. When they keep trying to open the latches, if they're trying to board, I want to do something more subtle. So it looks like there might be a glitch, or the ship's still not fully built yet.
Explosive might have knocked some circuitry out.
So I'll say that's probably it would be 4 purple with the defensive slicing. It would be 2 red, 2 purple, because you're kind of slicing through the protocols set in place by the slicer who set this whole system up.
Okay, 2 red, 2 purple. I will be using my cybernetic cyberjack implant, and I will use Master Slicer to lower the difficulty, reduce the difficulty by 2. So it would be 2 red. All right. Alrighty. Something cool. Okay, so I guess I will want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will upgrade Angiver's roll, and I will spread decoy 3 times. So there will be 2, 4, 6 setback on top of bypass doing a pose computer check with my character.
So is that isn't it more now because you already set out some decoys, so it's 8?
No. Well, the way we've done it is it sounds like we compartmentalize. So there's 2 setbacks if they're trying to override the computer to the lift. This will be 6 setback for opening any of the doors using computers, any of the hatches to get into the ship.
Just the external hatches, or are you locking down like every internal door too?
No, just those. The lift's already got a lockdown on it. I'm just doing these doors. So if they do, the only way they can so they have to get through the ship doors first, and then once that happens, I think Angiver left the computer's arm in there, and the lockdown's on the lift still, so they have to get past computers, and then there's the droid arm, I guess, blocking the door from closing. So there's the stairs. The hatch. So there's only one way to get on all the floors now is the hatch.
Okay.
But they still they'll have 6 setback to open up any of the hull doors, like the where the TIE fighters usually port, any of the port doors, any of the doors that I'm saying the wrong thing, any of the doors that give access to the ship. Those are locked with the computer. So it would be a 6 setback on top of an opposed roll with my character to unlock any of those doors that lead off the ship.
All right. So let's see. We have, is that it for Necro?
And he gives the upgrade to Angiver. And yes, there's nothing else my character can do.
All right. Next PC. So we have Kamwa and Jahat.
What are we doing? How are we doing as far as our actual progress for getting the ship to hyperspace? Or are we still waiting on that? Oh, we have to fix the lockout.
Yeah, Angiver's going to swap that out on his turn, and then after that's done, he will monitor that and make it seem like they still have control by like sending them data back that makes it look like their commands are being executed, so they think they have control of the ship, and then my character will start deactivating the programs.
Go ahead and go kick him.
Okay. I'm gonna message real quick and just be like, "Are we doing this? Are we shooting the TIE fighters?" I want to make sure before I start.
I think Jahat has him convinced that. And I'll message back. I think Jahat has him convinced that the hold off, that the situation's under control, and apparently someone's coming to investigate.
You can always double aim on one just in case things go to crap.
Yeah, we do have. We do have that shuttle still coming in.
You can just fight in on one in case and just keep an eye on it. So when it's ready, so when we give the command fire, you can just go.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then I'll just keep trained on that specific TIE fighter then.
All right. Next up is Wa, I think. Or Wa or Jahat.
I can't start driving until like we have the thing switched out, right?
Well, let's have Jahat do. Let's see what Jahat does, and then if we need to react based on that.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna get on there and say, incoming craft, be advised that we have discovered another set of explosives on board. These look like some much larger charges than we were expecting. This is probably how they were trying to take out the station, not just this ship. Hold your distance until we can at least get those disarmed.
All right. So let me see. Get you a difficulty in 1 second here.
Oh, and for my earlier deception, I'm going to spend those advantages I had on. I'm going to do another one to increase my grain of truth, and then I'm going to spend the rest of them on competence.
Wow. That reducing the difficulty by 4 thing is really gonna make it hard to get anything over on that one. All right, so you're going against discipline. Normally it would be 2 red, 1 purple.
All right, and we said it's a reducing the difficulty just flat out removes even a red die. It doesn't just reduce it to a purple.
Yeah, so that's
that'll-
going to still be a simple check for you.
Okay.
Yeah, what I usually do is I remove the purple first and leave the red last whenever I reduce difficulty, but yours removes everything.
All right.
Was
All right, so they definitely seem to believe you. This is Asajj Grieve. I've come to reclaim my vessel. Have everything taken care of by the time I arrive.
Of course, sir.
what speed did the pilots have the ship at before they got knocked unconscious?
I think that when this whole thing started off, they were at like the staging point where you guys were gonna supposedly or allegedly perform your scans and searches for bombs. So the ship wasn't actually moving when all this happened.
So Wa can put in speed 1 if he wants and start making his way along the route.
I could, yeah. I guess I'll do that.
They talked about. So your difficulty is usually the speed, and then the GM can throw setback depending on if there's like some debris in the atmosphere or stress or anything else like that. So
So is there any
Normally, I think
setback?
you'd have a 3 setback because of the maneuverability of the ship. But I think there was a tool made, right?
Yeah, someone made a tool. Who has that tool?
Wait, tool for what?
I made the tools. I don't know who got it though.
Someone made the tool to help with flying the ship, but I don't remember who had the tool.
Can't have it.
I think Kim had it.
Or had it. Unless she handed off to Well before she left.
You could always
Should
spin a
make
light
sense.
slide and just say, "Well, has it?"
Or a vigilance check.
Okay,
Guess
yeah.
Guess we
Was
could
it-
just spend a light side point to say I have it since we have 5.
Yeah, go ahead and spin a light side and say, yeah, you dropped it off to Well before you took off to the gunnery.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so I have it. So I don't have any setback when
It gives you a free
driving
check.
this.
I think it gives you a free check too, I think.
No, it doesn't. Wait, does it? Yeah, it says it negates setback. So yeah, it would negate setback.
And I gave a free upgrade to it, and I'm gonna want that back too when it's done when you're done with it.
So it's a precision tool, so it removes 2 setback. So there might still be one if handling's -3.
It gives you
Yeah, there's still 1 setback.
a free upgrade to the planetary to the space flying.
So you have 1 yellow now. Wow.
One.
Frame craftsmanship one thing because I got two triumphs on that one.
So you can treat your pilot space as if you have 1 rank in it with the tool.
Okay. And I have one setback, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it should be 1 purple, I think, because you're going speed 1.
It was a specialist tool, so it's a 1 automatic success, the safety features, and it says.
Oh, so it doesn't. It's not precision. So never mind. You do have all 3 setback.
3 setback and 1 rank. Okay.
I'm
And
gonna take us over to space battle map now, since we
Yeah.
don't have any threats on board currently. And
So what
we
is
have,
so what is the one what does the one threat turn into?
it's GM.
1 threat turns into I
Strain?
guess 1 strain. Yeah,
Okay.
you have 2 TIE fighters currently at close range.
I think everyone should have access to the ship if you hold the Alt key and double click on the stolen Gozanti-class, and then you can add your characters to whatever positions they're doing.
At extreme range currently, you have, this is the wrong, I didn't have an Lambda shuttle. There's a Lambda shuttle and 4 TIE fighters inbound at at extreme range.
Okay. Do we have any weapons that go that far?
No, not extreme range.
We have short range.
Okay.
So they have to be in our range band. I think extreme range is 4 or more columns away.
Yeah, it is.
Which
Pretty
one
far.
would make sense that he would Viper would be closest to?
Oh, I guess maybe it's long range. They're at long range. They're 3 bands away. 1, 2, 3. So it's, I guess, short, medium, long.
So I actually have a Lambda class. I'll put it. It's on the ship NPC. I'll just put it on this map,
Okay.
and it has its stats.
Oh, good. Yeah, I had the stats in Ogdude because I wasn't sure if I could find the Lambda stats.
Which I guess gunnery thing would that be that Viper would be getting into?
Is he on?
He's on the top deck, 3rd floor.
Then he'd be on the dorsal quad cannon.
Retractable one.
I don't know what they're called on the.
Yeah, they're all the turrets that have all arcs. Yeah, it's not really that important.
I'll just make sure.
Kit Cam's on one, your guy's on the other.
And then
All
my
right.
3 guys are on the
The front weapons, right?
They're actually on the, I guess, 2 of the port and 1 of the starboard, I'll say.
Okay. So, well, looks like he piloted successfully and took some strain. So, what's up next?
So did you like you moved further away or closer or?
He's the
we're
predetermined
going
path.
closer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
predetermined.
the predetermined path that they said they were going to get the ship away from the station earlier when Jahat was talking to them. So he's just following their path now since those pilots were knocked out. So we don't want them to think anything's gone wrong.
All right, I'm just trying to figure out if I should move these guys one range band further away. They're probably gonna. They're faster and they'd probably hold position, but for now, we'll keep them the same distance. Your maximum speed for this craft, I believe, is 3.
Ooh, that's fast.
It's 3 instead of 2.
Think so. That's what Ogdude said, I think. Let me check.
Okay.
Sea Rock, speed 3.
No, it's not Sea Rock. It's the
Oh, it's
Gozanti.
not.
Yeah. I have the stats from the ship, so it's speed 2. It's a little. The Imperial ones are slower than the Sea Rock.
Oh, okay. All right. So that was the rest of that turn, I believe. Jahat went on the radio, and Wall got the ship moving. Now we're at the top of the next turn, and the ships are kind of moving into position.
I would suggest Angiver swap out that device so they don't know that they don't have control of the ship anymore.
Yeah.
So you can add some setback for him trying to swap it out quickly and without jacking anything up because it's high stress if you want.
Yeah, I'll say
Computer roll.
it's a mechanics roll. We'll say 3 setback. I think you guys remove a lot of setback. To kind of get it replaced without any kind of sign of disruption, I'll give you 3 setback on that, and that'll be a 3 purple roll.
I'm checking my skills.
All right, let's move it. All right, so Angiver's going. Who's going after? Is it NPCs after that?
Yeah, we have 2 NPCs after that. They're going to continue moving. Basically, they're going to use their maneuver to mimic the movement of the Gozanti, and then use their action to aim.
So I would suggest Jahat taking the next PC after Angiver goes, so we have an idea if we need to roll into combat mode or if we're gonna just try and deceive them.
And next round, I'll throw in some other NPC initiatives for the other ships.
So I think at this point, he's basically he's probably going to be trying to dock either way.
It might take a couple rounds. I don't know how many security programs there are on the hyperdrive lockout.
Alright, I swapped them out.
All right, so yeah, it's swapped now.
Okay, so keep an eye on that, and if he tells it to do any type of commands, just roll a computer to make it look like send the right data that he's looking for as confirmation that those commands have been executed.
Okay.
So we are able to jump to hyperspace now.
No, it might take a couple rounds. That's why I was saying, just letting you know, it might take a couple rounds. I don't know how many security programs he put in place on the hyperdrive engine, the Imperial slicer.
Okay.
I will have to deactivate those first before we have control of the hyperdrive.
That's fine, and I'll just upgrade my check, I guess, when I do that.
All right. So you have that happened. So you installed the device. The ships continued to mirror your path, and then we have some PC turns until the end of the round.
Okay. I'm going to try and convince the two ties that are immediately mirroring us already, convince them to back off a bit. Say, hey, there's this found this large set of explosives on here. The blast is probably enough that you guys are at risk, even as close as you are. So back up a bit further.
All right.
I'd want to, when I get a chance, to send a program back to them saying that there's a fluctuation in the engines. It's causing it to speed up whenever we do advance ourselves a little bit faster.
So let's see. I'll put 2 set back on that because it's counteracting some orders from the hand, and let that go.
Yeah,
So-
that'll be whenever it's my turn next, I guess. If we're still in turn order or whatnot.
Yeah, we are. So.
And it would have been 2 purple, so I think you just do simple with 2 setback, unless you remove setback too.
No, as far as I know, I don't.
All right. So yeah, these guys move back a range band. They just kind of slow their crafts a little bit and let you guys drift away.
All right. Oh, and sorry, as I meant to say, but on the previous deception roll against the hand, I had that 6 advantage. I'm going to take legendary legend times 2 on that one, and then for this most recent one, I'm doing a single confidence.
Okay.
And then at this point, my guys, I'm assuming they've reached the bridge and are manning those respective guns. So they're going to be just kind of also doing the same aiming thing.
All right. So we had a couple more PC turns.
With that advantage, I'm discovering my strain, and then I have 3 extra advantage for who needs it for.
Well, Necro will go ahead and start removing start trying to remove the security programs off the hyperdrive. So, what's my difficulty?
The difficulty to remove the security programs is, let's see, it would be 3. Oh no, it would be. So would it be against his roll, or would it be the level of the security? Because the level of the security would be 3. But that would be upgraded twice.
So it's up to you. You could say, since he was the one that enacted them, it would be against his skill.
It's probably the level of security, because they're passive, so it would be 3, but it would be upgraded by his defensive slicing. So it would be 2 red, 1 purple.
Okay, so Necro will use his implanted cyberjack and his master slicer and take 4 more strain to reduce the difficulty to 1 red.
All right, and you're able to detect two security programs.
Can I make the roll more difficulty to try and target them both at once? Maybe speed it up or do something so that maybe make the roll more difficult so that I can do it in 1 shot versus 2.
So yeah, that would be. I guess I'll just put it all together as 4 red,
Okay.
and leave off the purple.
All right, so it'll be 2 red. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do that. All right. So I guess I do it. So looks like our hyperdrive space is good. Jahat or Wow or someone on the control box, if you just push this button over here, that should enable the astrogation program I created. Unless I have a tool that let.
Oh yeah, because you guys had already you had already put an astrogation.
Yeah, I hit a program inside of the astrogation computer so that they'd have to beat my computer to discover it was there, but that way it could be done with the push of a button.
All right. So from setting the astrogation to being in hyperspace, that's just kind of instantaneous.
So I think I have a role that might just here we go. So it says when making a computer check may spend so Skilled Slicer may spend triumphs to make further computer checks within the system as maneuvers. So I haven't used any maneuvers. Can I use that triumph with my Skilled Slicer to go ahead and just push the button to activate the hyperspace astrogation check?
Yeah, that seems within the boundaries of that ability.
Okay, and then I will regain strain. I've got 11 strain, so I'll regain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strain. All right, and then I guess I just roll regular astrogation.
Yeah.
All right. So
you have a navigation computer. I don't think you have an astromech droid.
No, it'd just be me using my skill.
So let's see, interstellar travel. Where are you? I think it would be maybe 2, but I just need to check.
Okay, I'll go with 2. 2 is fine.
So let's see. Missing astromech droid or nav computer. So you have no astromech droid. Quick calculation entry into high. So that you already did the calculation. Ship is not damaged. So it would be a 4 purple without an astromech. Is that correct? Is it really that hard if you don't have an astromech droid?
I thought it was just if you're not rushed for time, it was a 1 to program.
Yeah, so it has the computer. I'd say probably. That's weird. Okay, so we'll say 2.
Okay.
Because I don't think it would be that hard, but you don't have a droid to assist.
Okay. 2 purple astrogation. All right. So the hyperdrive is active, and I'll be doing the plot. So it's up to the GM how many rounds it actually takes for the hyperdrives to actually kick in and go that distance, because there is a skill that allows you to do astrogation checks and maneuvers in half the time. So I haven't seen where it says how long it actually takes, so that's up to you.
I wonder if that's under the astrogation skill.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably where you would get that. That's why it was 2 purple, because quick calculations like you're trying to get them done quickly while being pursued. So I'm looking under the descriptions. So time needed to fly. They don't say how long an astrogation check takes.
So it's up to you. So if you want to have some battle or something, because be like, okay, everything's good, so you guys can start blasting away if you want, and hopefully we'll be out of here shortly, as the hyperdrive's engines are starting to hum.
Yeah, so you could the ship is kind of initiating a countdown to hyperspace. I'll say 30 seconds.
So if you want to just shoot some stuff, Well can actually get you guys into position as he speeds up the ship, and then your gunners can take some shots as we are leaving.
So y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all saw the Clone Wars series or any of y'all, but do you remember that when they tried to dock and then the ship was about to go into hyperspace? That's kind of like what I wanted to see. They would send the warnings back to the hacker that just explosions and throwing off the hyperdrive, and now it's about to jump into hyperspace, uncontrolled.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Well, so Necro's turn's up. I don't know who has turns left, so.
That's what I'm going to do on my turn.
All right, so I believe we have Jahat, Wa, and Ketchem left. Is that correct?
Yes.
We could also try and blame this on Rebels Unknown, and throw a little bit of the
The rebels
triple
have. You can tell them the rebels have taken over the droids and they have access to systems.
Yeah.
See, we can start shooting.
Yeah. So that's what I think. I think I'm gonna do. I
Help.
So you can
Yeah.
have people start shooting blasters in the background to make it more realistic.
Jahat's literally gonna plink his own blaster off into the wall nearby or something like that while he's talking, and he's gonna say what's his name, Grieve, Hand Grieve.
Yeah.
The situation is getting a bit out of control. Rebel stowaways on board apparently have reprogrammed some of the security droids and have taken the bridge.
Taking out a couple of my men as well. Oh,
Yes.
I miss you, Mike. I'm gonna miss you, baby.
As I'm currently wounded, I don't believe that we'll be able to fully reclaim the ship, but these idiot rebels have me pinned down here right next to the explosives. I'm trying to set them to go off as soon as possible. You'll want to get clear, sir.
All right, so roll. It'll be 2 red, 1 purple, and 3 setback.
That's a lot.
Well, I think he gets rid of the 3 red, 2 or the 2 red, 1 purple already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
And I'll
does.
spend a light side point to upgrade it. Because I feel like this might be an important roll. All right, and I will spend the. I will spend. Oh wait, how many? I had a bunch of confidence. How many did I say I was spending that on? Just 1.
I think so.
So did Wa want to?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So 1 advantage. So yeah, I'll say that.
And then maybe Wa could speed the ship up and take us towards a TIE fighter so that our gunners can take some shots at the TIE fighters before we jump.
Oh, I think we're well within range already.
So you said the droids have been taken over by the rebels and are accessing the systems.
Yeah.
What?
He also said that there's some rebels that snuck on. There's some rebels on board too.
And what are you trying to get him to do? Like hold back or?
I'm telling him that I'm about to set off these explosives that they have me pinned down by.
He's gonna sacrifice himself for the good of the people.
For the Empire.
Yeah.
For the Empire.
Only him.
You're definitely getting posthumously awarded a medal.
Absolutely.
Should we? Do we have any ships attached to the ship right now? Maybe we could have one of the ships jump off and make it look like he survived somehow if he needs his identity not to be burned.
Oh, I was gonna say I have an idea for that. That's why we left the other pilots alive. But that's further down the road.
Okay, so who's still got to go? We got Wow and Kit Cam. So
I'll go after Kit. Wait.
well,
so-
Kit Cam can't shoot anything yet, but I'm sure we want to get the ship within range to shoot a TIE fighter.
Yeah, I'll get the ship within range to shoot a TIE fighter.
So you can spend 2 maneuvers to you can increase the speed to 2 if you want, and then spend a maneuver to get within range or something like that.
I could.
Just spend your maneuvers to get within range is what I would recommend, and then you could roll a piloting check at with the speed 2, which would be 2 purple and the 3 setback.
And while you're figuring out that out, Grieve responds, "Hold out as long as you can. We're headed towards your location. We'll try and reinforce you as soon as we can. We don't have any ship disabling weapons on the TIE, so we'll hold fire for now." So he said he's going to try and reinforce you with his own squads of troopers that he has on his ship.
Maybe you could get the TIEs to dock.
That's your choice, sir, but I've rigged it up to a dead man switch right now. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
so
how
you're
long
gonna
that is.
you're talking about taking the whole ship out.
Oh yes.
Okay. I thought you were just like detonating some stuff inside that would take out your. Well, if we can't make it in time, your sacrifice will be remembered.
Just another star on the wall, sir.
I roll my eyes.
Oh yeah. Like Jahat is currently like he's sitting reclined in this chair with his feet kicked up on the console, occasionally shooting a blaster bolt down the hallway.
Yeah, you rebels come.
Okay, Wah, go pilot the ship towards some TIE fighters.
Yeah, I'll move the ship towards the TIE fighters.
Ramming speed.
So
Alright.
it's a 2 purple and the 3 setback.
Yeah.
One setback, right? Because you have the tool.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. No, he doesn't have a precision tool. He has a specialist tool.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Let me roll that. Piloting space. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, it gives you a success and advantage, right?
No, it just gives me a rank.
Okay, so you're good then.
Success and advantage too.
So it does give you an extra advantage. So you got a lot of advantages.
This tool that has APP and screen crack.
Maybe you got you did so good piloting that you got the ships real close to Kit Cam's gunnery, so that she can get some boost.
Sure, I'll do that.
Are you there, Kit Cam?
Yes, I am. How many boosts do I get?
So 1, 2, 3. So 3 boosts.
Yeah, 3 boosts.
Plus
Oh,
you're
okay.
aiming. You were aiming.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was also aiming. So yeah, she has like 5 boosts because she double aimed.
So, okay. So with my 5 boosts, then I just do gunnery, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the silhouette?
And one of the weapon spots on the Gozanti, you fire with that weapon.
Yeah, you're on one of the quads, so I think that has accurate. Let me double check.
So it looks like there's a
Accurate.
silhouette difference of 2.
There's accurate 1, link 3.
It's eventual retractable one.
So that gives you a 6 boost total. It's a range of close, so. And it's
So it
gunnery.
would be a hard check because it's 2 difference in silhouette, right? The ship you're targeting is 2 silhouettes smaller.
Yep.
So it'd be 3 purple.
Okay, so 6 boosts and 3 purple difficulty.
Alrighty, for my gunnery.
That's a lot of damage. It does 5 damage. And, so that's 5 damage plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's a lot of damage.
11 damage?
Yeah.
All right, so you take out that tie because it has 2 armor and 6 hull. Right?
Whoa!
So that would exceed its hull points.
Thank you, Wah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this blue dice really helped.
Viper didn't get a shoot yet because they weren't close enough, but should he fire?
Nah, he goes on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I guess he was aiming then the last time.
All right, so we had Jahat go. We had Wom bring the ship closer. We had
And Gavin solved the device.
yep, and then we had Cat Cam shoot. So we're back to the top of the round, I believe.
Did Necro do anything?
Yeah, he got the
Did I-
hyperdrives going. So we're waiting for the hyperdrives to spin up and for us to take us out.
Okay, so I guess I can send that message back to that computer hacker that the system is going chaotic and that the hyperdrive is about to jump to hyperspace.
Explosion detected. Remember the explosion detected.
Yeah, explosion that went off and they threw the hyperdrive off, and now it's about to go critical and jump us.
So let him
About to go
know.
boom.
Yeah, so you would let Engiver know what the computer difficulty is.
To send the signal.
Yeah, to make it look realistic, like that's what his device is sending.
All right, so your device. So let's see. The signal would be.
We don't even know if
I
the
wonder-
slicer's there, but when the slicer finally gets back to computer, this will be the alert he sees.
So you get the benefits of the tool, right? So you get a success and an advantage, and it would be, we'll say, 2 red, 1 purple, because
Wait,
you're
me?
against.
No,
No, for
Geiger.
to send the false messages,
Okay.
because I think you're still going against a defensive position.
Yeah, we have control of it now. There's no slicer, so we're defensive now.
Okay, so would you argue that defensive slicing no longer applies? Because
I'm just trying to send a false reading back to him, so I'm coding a false reading back to him. So whatever that you want to call
Yeah, I would go against his slicing because he's going to eventually get on the machine, and this would be to convince him that it's legit. So I would say, yeah, I would go against his skill.
Yeah, so it would be we'll say it's a, what do you call it? 2 red, 1 purple, and then you get 1 success and 1 advantage for the tool.
and then I do an upgrade for just thing.
Yeah, I gave him an upgrade on that check. All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So whose turn is it? Is it NPC slots now?
Yeah, so the NPCs, the TIE fighters are much faster, but I don't think the shuttle's going to be able to make it into combat for a couple turns. So we'll have a TIE fighter, the one that's already in short range, take a shot.
At advantage, I use go towards the system short now after that to where it looks legitimate. It's short out to where he's probably not going to get any more readings after this.
Do you want to use those advantages to have a free maneuver to rip the device out? So then it looks like the device got blown up.
Yeah, it's going to look like after it was sent, it kind of just like went offline.
Okay, so he's going to use that to make a free maneuver to rip the device out. So, so it looks legit that the device is no longer working. It got knocked out in the explosion.
All right. So let's see. This guy's taking his shot with gunnery.
Viper's still got to go, so Viper's got to shoot.
Okay.
I don't think that this does.
What's the difficulty again for shooting the ties?
It's going to be 3 purple.
Are you treating the ties as minion groups so they have better skills or not?
No. Maybe I should.
Yeah, you can if you want. They'd be like a squadron. Each one could be like a small squadron, but it doesn't calculate correctly, so you have to manually upgrade the dice.
Okay.
When you're shooting, if you are treating them as a minion groups, they have some better skills.
Yeah, I guess I could break the last 4 up into 2-man squadrons.
And you can see what the weapons on the Lambda shuttle are, if they have any medium or short range weapons.
Am I allowed to speak binary in this or no?
I think they're all close. Yeah, close.
Okay, so they got to be touching the red.
Jeff, am I allowed to speak binary in this or no?
I would say no. You're too. I mean, you could take 2. Okay, so I was saying I would just house roll, use a maneuver. If you want to take 2 strain, you have 1 maneuver left. If you wanted to do 2 strain to give him the details of which one to shoot.
Okay, yeah, so I'll tell him detail to shoot the next tie, the tie closest to us that he's been aiming on.
Roll it.
That's not right. It didn't take into his thing incorrect.
No, you didn't click the NPC one. There's two. There's a gunnery and then there's NPC. There's a see NPC roll. You got to click the NPC roll because your stats on your droid are on the NPC stats, not regular stats.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Gotcha. That's much better.
Did you blow it up?
Let's see. It's got
And you can spin the advantages to do the link 3 a couple times.
Yeah,
Or link 3 once. I mean, I think you do it once, but it multiplies the damage. You do the damage 3 times.
I think it's linked up to 3 times.
Yeah.
I think so that's 8 damage.
Yeah, but it's link 3, so it's a quad cannon he's firing. So it's
8. It's plus 16 plus 24.
Well, 8 does it already.
overkill. And then pass boost to whoever needs it.
Oh wait, you guys are much closer now. The shuttle might actually be able to engage you.
True. Let's see how good their piloting skills are.
Yeah, I want to pass boost, and then also I want to add setbacks to the shuttle because I just saw what the gunnery did to it.
What would happen if you guys went into hyperspace with them docked?
Same thing as Rebels. They would go with us.
Oh, okay. Because that's probably what they're going to do.
So,
Nice.
so they could dock on the side, or if there's no ships under us, it could dock under us.
Well, if that computer slices the board, he's probably going to tell them about whenever. I don't know if he gets it to in time, but he's going to tell them about to jump to hyperspace. The thing's going critical.
Yeah, so they have no access to the systems, and now they know they have no access, right? So yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably gonna try and dock.
That, and then it's going to completely shut down, like it was like the whole system was going critical.
I'm guessing docking on a moving ship is going to be a little bit harder.
Or setback. Now you have to roll the speeds usually your is your difficulty. So whatever speed the shuttle's going is its difficulty.
It's going
to roll.
at 2 right now.
And
That's ours. His shuttle might have to go
the-
faster.
The shuttle probably going to have to go at 3 to catch up and dock.
Yeah, and then you add setback depending on how difficult the maneuver is, how risky it is. So that's up to you.
So I'm going to move everyone down so that we have more room to understand space here. So you guys are range band 0. The TIE fighters here are gone, and these guys are in the next range band.
Yeah, that
I want
works.
to add 4 setback to the shuttle to do what it's going to try to do with those advantages.
All right. So let's see. We're at the top of the round still. Oops.
Yeah, I think all the
I'm gonna
players
have to-
went. So
Is this a-
My little gunner boys didn't get to go.
his gunner boys didn't go.
Okay, let me just quickly, because I added in some initiatives, so I want to just make sure the NPCs are sorted back in. So yeah, have your gunner guys go, and then we'll be at the top of the round with the new initiative calculated.
Are they on
Okay,
the
so
torpedoes?
Do what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So there's still 4 ties up, right?
4 ties and a Lambda shuttle.
Okay, let me see if I've got this set up right.
Now it won't do your minion group. You have to just go.
Yeah.
Go onto the regular character sheet of the minion and set that, and then do the regular gunnery.
I think I've just got it manually set here. Or maybe not. I guess I never actually set them up as a character sheet, so here I'll manually roll it.
Yeah, just roll it on your thing, and we'll know what the stats are.
All right, and the ties we set are 3 difficulty, right?
Yes. They're 1 range band away, though, so they'd probably be 4 at this point.
Well, you can't shoot unless they're within your range band.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought
Is
they were-
close 1 range band away?
Close is like basically adjacent. Close is
Same range band?
almost touching. It's
the,
like
the
engaged.
twins are short range, not close. So the side cannons actually have a longer range.
So yeah, anything in the same range band. So So here's how it
Oh,
works.
so close is like engaged for ships.
Yeah, so that's why I put the red. So this is short. Anything in the same range band as it, anything is short range. This is just a visual. It's not, and then anything inside the red where they're touching is close.
Oh, okay.
So this is short, this is medium, and then long's up there.
Oh, okay. So I was doing that wrong. But yeah,
I
that
did the same thing wrong. I figured it out.
But if they're able to shoot each other, we're just assuming they were close.
yeah, the original two TIE fighters were in close range.
Yeah.
But this makes sense now. Okay. So these TIE fighters are currently in medium.
Okay, so they wouldn't be in range. So my guys don't go.
But they're aiming.
Yes.
Boost.
Yeah, they'll go ahead and double aim. Do minions get an action and a maneuver?
They get one action, one maneuver, but they cannot take strain to activate
Right.
anything.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, they're double aiming.
All right. So first PC of the new round.
If you don't mind, I'm going to have Jihad go on this one, actually.
Unless you
We'll
want,
say that.
unless you
We'll
want
say
Law
this
to
is the
get
last
closer.
round. This will be the last round before you jump into hyperspace. The countdown is at 10 right now.
Right. And I'm going to do the fire discipline action here. So let's see. That sucks.
Does the light side cancel out that threat?
It does. Let me see. So, how many success? So yeah, the next two gunnery attacks get a boost die. As for that triumph, geez, I don't actually shoot things enough to remember what I can do triumphs.
Upgrades. You can always do upgrades.
You could crit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could crit him.
It's a leadership role. Leadership role.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, it's a combat. It's part of a combat check, kind of.
Yeah.
Shooting if you're talking
Well, you have to
about-
take damage to crit, so don't even talk about crit.
Yeah. Can I use that triumph to upgrade the difficulty of the Lambda pilot's docking check?
Who were you targeting?
Technically, I'm targeting you guys. This is a friendly leadership thing.
Because it says upgrade the difficulty of target. So if you're shooting at someone, you can upgrade the difficulty of the targeted character's next check. I think
You could
it's-
just upgrade our things to hit.
yeah.
Upgrade your-
If they roll a despair, against you, then you can use the despair to make it upgraded difficulty. But the triumph is upgrading the allies check. And then
Right.
the
Well, on the specifically on the vehicle one, it does allow the upgrading the difficulty of the targeted character's next check. So my thought was like, because I'm kind of indirectly targeting them by telling you guys to target them. But yeah, if it's easier, I'll just give two boost or a boost die to the two next people and an upgrade to the next one.
I can see you making the argument because you're kind of inspiring confidence in your pilot that it would make it harder for them to dock with your ship.
I'm thinking more like, because I'm directing them where to fire, that it's making that path to us more hazardous because there's lasers there.
Yeah, I mean, assuming that someone actually targets the shuttle, that would be a requirement, I think.
Either or.
So yeah, I'd say that someone would have to actually target the shuttle to make that possible. So what? Let me see.
So I guess leave it up to you guys. The two next gunners is you can either take an upgrade or pass an upgrade to their docking check. I'm fine with either.
All right, so the NPCs are going to go next, right? Because that was the first PC.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so I think the shuttle is going to attempt to dock first, and it's going to be, we'll say 4 purple.
Or setback from the from my advantage.
1 setback.
He said 4.
4 setback.
Yeah.
Plus advantage going towards setback to the shuttle to dock.
All
I don't
right.
want to be scared of the gunnery shooting it. So I want the pilot to be scared.
And there is no handling bonus.
Yeah, what speed is the shuttle going at?
I think it's going at. It has to go at your ship is moving at 2, I think.
Yes.
So this has to move at least 3.
Okay, so it can get close to short in one maneuver, or short to close in one maneuver. That's
So it needs
2
to
4.
it needs to go at 4 then, right?
2 to 4 can get you there in one maneuver, or 2 maneuvers close to medium. So if they do 2 maneuvers, they can get basically the same distance. Close to short, short to close, because you're short to, so you're medium to close. Yeah. So you're medium to close. You can do that with 2 maneuvers at speed 2 to 4. So you're a medium speed right now. If you want to get close to dock with us, you could do that if you're going between speed 2 and 4 using 2 maneuvers.
All right. So yeah, they're going to do the 2 maneuvers to get there. And would it be another maneuver to dock?
You could just
Probably.
add setbacks so that you're doing it all in one. That's what the setback's free to do. You can do setback or upgrade difficulty to combine multiple checks into one if you want to just not have as many dice rolling as many turns to kind of limit it.
And they're going to use some destiny to try and make that happen. So that's 1 upgrade. 2 green, 2 yellow. All right. Let's see if this works. Wonder what happens if it doesn't.
Miss.
Oh wow. I would say system strain.
Yeah, so they're able to dock, and they take. Let's see, Lambda has some strain to give, right? Is it enough? Yeah, it's got strain to give, so they'll take 2 system strain, and it is currently docked. All right.
Lucky.
Who knew stormtroopers could fly so well?
Did it dock on the side or below?
Oh yeah,
Who
where did you dock?
Stormtroopers could shoot so well.
Did you dock on the side or below?
It docked below, so it's like docked on the large cargo bay door. And that's the first NPC. One of these TIE fighters is going to attempt to maneuver in, so it's got to do a. It's got to go at least at. I think it has close range, so it has to go at speed 2 or 3, probably 3. So that's going to be 3 purple. Any setback to add
For what?
for the TIE fighters trying to move into position?
So the difficulty is your speed, and it's up to you. It's up to you if it's up to you if there's any obstacles or if the lambda is in its pathway. But I think you're clear if you're shooting on the top part.
Well, it's trying to get in range right now, so it's doing a piloting maneuver.
Yeah, I would say no setback. Just roll the speed.
Wow. Okay.
If it rolled a despair, I would say one crashes into the other. But-
So I guess it takes some strain and can't move any closer.
or it flies right past us.
So it just moves to the
Yeah.
other side and it's at the same range band?
Yeah, same range band. So it's abstract. So you just leave it where it is.
All right.
Because
And
if you're going that fast, it makes no sense that you don't actually move. So realistically, you just flew on the opposite direction, but you're still the same distance away.
So I'll move the TIE fighter that's gone to the right so I can know which ones have gone and which haven't.
That makes sense. And since this has a Class 3 hyperspace, that's probably explains why it's taking so long to jump. Whereas the Millennium Falcon had a 0.5, and that's why, it's only a few seconds after it did the calculations.
All right, so we're at a PC slot.
Are any TIE fighters? If there's no TIE fighters in range, I would suggest that WA gets us within range of some TIE fighters.
Are there TIE fighters in range?
I don't see any.
I guess I'll just move closer.
All right, roll your current speed then. That's your
Okay.
difficulty. And then remember, it's handling 3, so whatever its negative handling is what you have to roll for setback.
So what does the 2 threats give me?
Up to
Let's see, 2 threats. Pew, pew, pew. I think I can do a what do you call it? Setback, right?
yeah.
So I'll give you a setback to your next piloting check.
And were you taking into account the boost die from me that you should still have for another 2 rounds?
Yes, I was. That's what the boost die is there for.
Okay.
It's just not doing that much.
Okay, so now you're in range of all the TIE fighters.
Who gives you an automatic success, an automatic advantage?
Oh yeah, it does. Automatic. So it's only one. It's only one drain, and not one strain. One one threat.
All right, so it should be 1 threat.
Yeah, one threat.
All right. So with 1 threat, I'll just give you a strain.
All right,
Okay.
so system strain and pilot strain. I added.
And now we're to some NPC, the last 3 NPCs that can go now. Did you have anything else you want to do with your turn? Well,
What could I do?
You used
Can
your
you-
action to pilot, so you don't have any actions left. You could take a sip of your drink.
Just sipping my coffee.
all right. So next up are the remaining TIE fighter pilots. They still have to get in range, I think, because they're
Oh no!
technically.
I think he
Are they
flew
short
within
or
range.
they close?
He flew within range. He was speed 2, so he could do his maneuvers. Did you want to do that?
Yeah.
Instead of drinking your coffee, you could just spin the 2 maneuvers so we'd be within range of the TIE fighters.
Sure, I'll do that.
All right.
So these guys are going to aim shoot then. And they're going to go as 1 single TIE and 1 2-man team.
Okay.
And that's going to be, they're going against a ship of larger.
So any
And
guy
they're
there might
gonna
have
do-
some work to do if they do some damage to the ship.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, I don't need to do all
I
that.
think I already got some work from setting some bombs off anyways, and mine's off.
And that's their forward mounted blasters. So 7 damage.
All right. So
Linked 1. Does that mean they can fire another weapon?
no, link means it does the damage if you have enough advantage to activate it. It does double damage if whatever linked is does extra damage. Of what
So
your
they
weapon is.
linked 1. I think they can activate it, right? Does that
No.
mean?
Needs 2 advantage to activate it.
Oh, okay. So linked isn't the 1 isn't how much it takes.
No, that's how many times
linked
you
is- yeah.
multiply the damage.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as multiply the damage by that number.
And then the next one is going to aim shoot. This is going to be 2 working together as a minion group. So they have a little bit of a boost. And
Do we have any weapons with auto fire?
so they are going to do 18 damage with their linked property.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 2 hits of 9, which are separately going to be reduced by soak, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Or
so
armor.
so it adds 8 then. Okay, so he's got armor of 5, so 18 subtract 10 is 8.
And that thing has a lot of hull trauma.
There we go. Now we got 10. So Angiver has something to do now.
Yay.
All right, and that is all the TIE pilots have gone. And those are the NPC turns.
Oh, not to be that guy, but on future rolls, do they get any setback for the fact that there's a friendly Lambda shuttle docked with us? I feel like that would, like,
That's a good point. It's like they're engaged with an ally.
The upgrade.
Yeah, they probably should have had some setback on that.
just for future rolls.
Don't be that guy. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so PCs, all of our gunneries.
Yeah, we have 3 PCs left to go. We have 1 NPC. I'm trying to figure out who that is.
Well, the
Oh, the hacker.
Is it an easy roll for repair?
so we have whatever our whole trauma is. It's just like I think it's like wounds.
Yeah, it's way less than half, isn't it?
Oh
'cause you
yeah,
guys
it's
have
way
like
less.
50.
It's way less than half, so it's probably easy. It's 10 out of 50.
I'll make an easy roll.
And I think repairs you can do once per encounter.
I thought you do it once per turn.
I think you're thinking of strain, but I might have those confused.
I think you do it. I think it's just
One per encounter.
Nope, yeah, I've got confirmation. It's one per encounter.
All right, you want me to do it now?
You might hold on. We got 50. You might wait till we're at least half.
All right, then I will direct my droid to open fire on those.
Then do it. Roll it.
You could boost our shields. Oh, that's another thing. Do we have?
Yeah, I can boost.
Does the ship have defense?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. Oh, we forgot to be adding the defense. Yeah, it does have defense.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm really new to ship combat. I don't know how any of this works. I guess we should have been
good.
doing
We don't.
It's 5 blacks, so it goes against 5 blacks on top of where they shot. So then you roll 5 blacks for each one of those.
It's okay. Don't. We'll just do it from now on. It's been a long time since any of us have done ship combat.
Yeah. I think for the way if I'm remembering correctly, basically like small silhouette stuff gets to choose what section of the ship they're firing at.
So they probably fired at
different
the aft.
sections have different shields.
Yeah, the aft.
Oh yeah, they do.
The rear has one, so that's probably where they shot at.
If I am remembering that rule correctly, I'm gonna root through the book.
So
between turns.
if that's the case, boosting shields doesn't matter because they get to choose. They'll just choose the side that doesn't have the boosted shields.
Well, we could still bump the aft up to 2.
Oh, okay.
It's armor of 5 too as well. So like I said, yeah, I should have taken 5 blacks already.
So did you want to boost the shields then, Angiver?
Mechanics, right?
Yeah, 3 purple.
There you go.
Nice. So we've got it for 3 rounds. Or 4 rounds. And that's 1 system strain to the ship.
What's that?
Doing that costs 1 system strain to the ship.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
I added it.
I'll use those 3 advantage. One to heal. What? Can you heal system strain with advantage, or is that something you got to roll for?
I think system strain has to be done with a action, right?
I got
I
that
think
language.
so.
If you put it, apply it to that, maybe that should per character. Okay. But that's not the case, and like I said, I'll just pass boost to, I guess, Viper to shoot the ties that are incoming.
Yeah, I don't see anything for spending advantage on repairing the under damage control. That's a damage control roll you did. Oh wait, no, damage control is healing system strain.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell Viper to shoot.
So don't forget he gets that one extra boost die from my fire control.
Oh, I didn't even roll that for
Oh,
mechanics.
and an upgrade.
I didn't even roll that for mechanics either. Oops. All right, one sec.
Well, the fire control is just for the combat checks.
For shooting? Okay. So I had an
Yeah.
extra boost stat on top of this, speaks binary, and yep.
And the upgrade.
Yeah, the upgrade and the aim. And what is that? What's the difficulty? Is that 2 purple?
It's based on silhouette, so if you're firing at the ties, it should be 3 purple.
3 purple. Okay. And since no back docked on the lower part, so I couldn't shoot the shuttle, could I?
We don't want to shoot the shuttle. 2 vehicles are worth more than 1.
Oh,
We're stealing the
okay.
shuttle.
All right, then.
I would say that you probably could shoot the shuttle unless they breach your airlock, and then at that point it might be a bad idea.
Well, I'm on the top, so I don't see how I'd shoot if it docked in the bottom, right?
Yeah, you can't shoot.
Oh no,
it.
yeah. I think the only person who could shoot the shuttle right now would be Cat Cam.
Okay, yeah. So whatever advantage I get, I'll get to get Cam to blast that shuttle off of us.
Or we just incapacitate the crew and have 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so
We're about to go to hyperspace. The engines are revving up. I don't know when the hyperspace jump will
it goes
happen.
in next round, hyperspace kicks in, so we can just shoot that, cause damage to the shuttle to the ties.
Yeah, I would do the ties. I don't think.
Yeah, the ties. If I get enough advantage, I want them to like fly at each other or something like that, or be off.
Triumph, you mean?
Yeah, triumph. Yeah. All right, here we go. 2 purple.
It'd be 3 purple, I think, to hit the ties. All right, so you're are you aiming for the minion group or the singles? Because you could probably take out a minion group.
Yeah, I want to transfer damage to each one.
So let's see, that's 5 plus 6, 11.
Any link? Are you using the link times 3?
I'm using the link times 3. Maximum damage. Maximum effort.
You can do the link twice.
Oh, again? Cool. Let's do it then.
All right, so you take out. You kind of start blasting into that last group to shoot at you, and you take out one, and then the quad lasers kick in, and you manage to get a pretty good burst going, and you get the second one as you strafe across them.
How much advantage do I have left after that?
How much
One.
advantage?
I think he has 1 left.
Yeah, because you triggered linked twice, so you'd have 1 advantage.
I passed the boost to the next person to go. I'm assuming it might be Kit Cam, right?
Sounds. Do you want it, Kit Cam?
All right, so that was Angiver's turn, and who's next? Ketcam? I think Ketcam and someone else haven't gone, or else I'm doing. Or else I'm moving you.
Necro's not gone, but he has something complex he wants to ask. But I'll wait till Kit Cam.
So you got extra blue when you shoot him, Kit Cam. Also, I guess you get an extra blue and an extra upgrade from Jihad.
Okay, so 1 boost and 1 upgrade?
I think it's 2 boost and 1 upgrade.
2 boosts. Viper gave you a boost.
Plus, if you are aiming, you can add boosts for aiming.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be aiming. Let's go after the TIE fighter that's gonna be closest to the rear here. So that one. And I'll do my gunnery again. What's the difficulty for the roll?
I think it's
will
3.
be 3 purple.
Nice.
Ooh.
So you can use link twice if you want.
Okay, let's do that.
May only
So-
need it once. Is this firing against the? Is there another pair, or is this against the single?
Since this is the last round, I'll say that they reassembled into a minion group, so it's a pair.
Yeah.
Unless-
Maybe even just with linked one, you might be able to. I don't know.
And then have an upgrade for something else.
6 damage, and then like I say, you gotta add the others.
That's fair. I guess. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, can go.
So yeah, it's 6 damage. Did you want to do Link 2?
Absolutely, let's do it.
So it'll be 6 plus the 3 extras that's 18.
And that is enough to pierce through their armor and
Actually 24.
yep, and take them out.
Yeah.
And I think doing just one Link wouldn't have taken both out, because you needed 14 damage to get all the way through.
All right.
So yeah, you do the same. You kind of get a good kind of firing arc through all of them, and as you traverse through the targets, you manage to take out the remaining 2 TIE fighters.
Yay.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, Necro's gonna that device that Angiver took out.
Yeah.
I'd like to try to hack into that device and use it to go back to whoever was using its signal to hack into our system. And I want to hack into their system, so I want to hook it up to my mini slicing computer. So that's what he's going to want to do. I don't know how long you want that to take, what kind of role it is, but I was just giving you a heads up. That's what he'll want to do.
All right. So let's see. We had one NPC turn in there too. So it's going to be kind of a quick thing where he goes on the radio. Any station, this and that. We've docked with your ship. Delayed detonation. I repeat, delayed detonation. We're coming to support you.
So I'm gonna tell you before you what I told you what I did, Jahat, was that I set a signal to them to make it seem like the ship was malfunctioning from the explosions, and the hyperdrive's about to fire and take us with it, and we don't know where destination's gonna be. Is pretty much what the signal is sending to it. So
Right.
you can use that when you talk to them and let them know we're about to jump to hyperspace, and you attach to us. So I guess you come along for the ride.
So yeah, if he's probably not anywhere near a console that in his fake story he's maybe not anywhere near a console. So he says, I'm hearing some really weird noises coming from down by the engines. I don't know what's going on in there though.
It seems like
Sounds like something's about to either blow up or go off down there. There's some weird energy buildup.
Well, if you can hold tight for another minute or so, we should be on the ship and ready to support you. Evade if you have to.
With this leg hit, I don't think I'm going anywhere.
You would know the hyperdrive's about to fire, though, wouldn't he? By being on the ship, I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, I think he knows.
He can hear the engines revving up.
And then like that, right?
Yeah, but it takes a lot longer than Millennium Falcon.
So yeah, they're secured, and they'll probably, I don't know how that works. You can move around in a ship in hyperspace, so at this point they're probably considered one ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
Effectively, yeah.
You could add. You usually lower the speed if it has heavy weight connected to it, but that's not hyperspace. That's the regular impulse speed. It gets lowered, and the handling probably gets increased more, like negative.
Plus, it's a freighter. I think it's used to carrying a lot. So yeah, I think they pretty much get yanked into hyperspace with us.
All right, yeah. So you guys are now probably. So let's see. We'll try and figure out the time frame for what Necro wants to do. You want to reinstall. So if you want to rush it,
No. I want to install it into my mini computer and not the ship system. And then I want to hijack its signal to go back to whoever was giving commands to it to give commands to their system. I want to basically hack into their system now using my.
Normally it would have to be on the other ship, but since you guys are actually so close,
Oh,
I would say that you can probably do it that way.
well, I was saying whoever's using a computer to access this, it would just access the computer to whoever was connected to it last.
Yeah, and since they're actually within, since it works like a short range HoloNet relay, and they're probably within its range, you'd be able to do that. If they were further away, it would have to be on their ship.
Yeah. I figured they were close because we were traveling and they were still affecting our
Yeah.
systems.
And since they're docked with you now, they're actually vulnerable to that. So yeah, I would say probably the same 3 setback to kind of do it without being noticed.
Okay.
And we'll say since you're going up against the defensive slicer, it would be. Let me grab his character sheet again.
So can we tell them to seal the doors? That way it takes them longer.
They've already been sealed.
Okay, so
Yeah, so they actually went and tried to like stage at the doors, and they're about to find out that they're sealed, but they don't know yet. So they're kind of moving forward, thinking they can just access the ship.
So
They
you
haven't-
guys
they
have.
haven't found out it's sealed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move myself, and Viper's gonna move down there to the deck to be ready, and gonna aim in and aim. And I'm gonna have my power arm so that you see like me, a big threatening guy.
So we have gone into hyperspace then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you guys are in hyperspace. There are no more TIE fighters left, but you have a Lambda shuttle docked to the belly of your ship. And to kind of go against this guy, you get the 3 strain. And it'll be so he has 2 defensive slicing, so it'll be 5 red
Okay.
with
So-
2 improved defensive slicing.
All right. Okay, so okay, so so you said 5 red. I will use my cyber jack implant and master slicer, so I'll take 4 strain.
All right, so that
So
reduces
it's-
it to 3 red, I believe.
And 1 setback because I have my ARCI goggles, which reduce 2 setback.
I can't trust these sentry droids. I'm gonna tell the sentry droids to go clean up the mess of those droids and put them in storage.
I have a question. Am I trying to bypass security to disable a security device?
In order to kind of get into their system, basically, because you're trying to use this to penetrate their system.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So would that be like trying to disable their security?
Yeah, I would say so. Probably.
Okay, so then I have no setback because I got 1 rank in bypass security.
yeah, that would fit.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so you have your link set up.
All right, and I will spread decoys. So it's at 2 setback right now when they discover me, and that's all I can do on my turn. That's my action. From a maneuver, I want to go ahead and on the comm. Those doors are locked, so that might give you guys enough time to get in a position to welcome the boarding party, if you know what I mean.
I'm putting Angyra in position. I'm going to have those security droids, since they're only acting as admin, to move to another deck, so that way they cannot be be confused by something else. Like, and I'll give them a task like go clean up the droids, collect the droid pieces from the other one, and go put it, on deck 3 in one of the rooms. And tell them.
All right, so I'll move us back to the interior map.
So that way they're sitting there cleaning and wiping.
Oh, we already are.
Yeah, I moved us there once we hit hyperspace, so it's not looking at space.
All right, so I'll move those guys off that deck. Oh, they're already off. Oh no, they're here. All right, so
Yeah, I moved them out of the way, and I'm gonna have my R3, my RA droid sitting there, as like in the way.
so yeah, they get up on the lift. They move onto the lift and go to deck 3 to clean up the droids, right? Is that what they're doing?
Clean all that mess up. I want to make it spick and I want it to be spick and span. I tell them. So there's gonna be like scrubbing, get the oil and stuff off there, all the grime and stuff. Give them some time to stay down there for a while.
Yeah, so you can tell the droids to attack intruders, but it will be a leadership check because you're going to have to tell it to do something where there's a conflict in its programming.
No, I'm down to clean up. Go, go, go.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do want them to attack other Imperials, because I see us as Imperials, I see them as Imperials. So it will take a leadership check for someone to tell them to do something counter to their programming.
Yeah, realizing that they're admin, that we don't have admin rights, and the other ones probably too. It's best to get them out of the way so they're not a factor in this.
Yeah, so they move out of the way and are just gonna kind of stay up there unless someone moves them back.
Okay.
All right, so we're back at the top of the new round. It's a PC slot.
Okay. So I said I'm just gonna set up the area, put some stuff behind me, set the lighting up so that the lighting's off in the main area we're at, where Viper is, to keep him concealed, and myself, and then I guess to set up when they come closer to have a light go off, or actually no, I'm gonna put my little camera there on that hallway when they come down it, so we see where they're at.
Okay, hey, we're still in turn, so you got a maneuver and an action.
That's what I'm doing. I'm setting everything up, and I'm setting. I have my little micro droid there to camera to watch the feed, so when they come through the area, I know where to shoot. But it's going to be dark for them to see.
So you were on the bridge last. So you got to get to the lift.
So yeah, you would do probably 2 maneuvers to get down there, and if you're gonna do another action, you'd have to take some strain.
Well, that's what I'm going to wait. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay. Then if your turn's over, let's move along. Just let.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Throughout the turns until they get through. That's what I'm going to be doing, setting up.
Okay.
So you hear Isaj Grieve again. The door seems to have been secured. I'm going to attempt to breach. And he moves back, and then they set some charges. That probably takes an action, and then move back, and that's 2 NPC turns. All right, a PC slot.
So if they blow the doors, we won't be able to blow the ship up without having a whole breach.
I thought they'd probably use fusion codes to go through, but okay.
So since we're in a hyperspace, I'm not needed at the helm, right?
That is correct. You can go down and welcome our guest.
I pick up my big gun, and so where are our guests located again?
They're going to be on the first floor, coming through one of these.
They're coming through where my droids are. Is that where they're coming through? I thought they come through the main one.
No, they're under the ship, so they come through one of these ports, either this one or this one. Which one of these ports?
Yeah, the big one.
I think Steven said the big one.
Okay, so I guess I'll bring my character over there. Spend 2 maneuvers to double move.
Well, it'd be more than that because you're having to take the turbo lift down. So you probably end your turn at the turbo lift.
Yeah, I'll end my turn at the turbo lift. And would I end my turn at the second turbo lift or the first one?
No, on the floor you want to be on.
Okay.
Yeah, it just took your maneuver to get there, and then probably maneuver in action to get the turbo lift to move.
Yeah, wait for the turbo lift to come, get on it, get off. It's still password protected, so you have to do the password.
These droids right here are going to be kamikaze droids, just letting you know, FYI.
All right.
Are those the ones rigged with explosives?
They are.
The ones with the no smoking signs have explosives.
Okay.
Suiciders.
Yup.
Now, would he have to make a leadership check to make them blow themselves up?
Bro, they have no will over
I
themselves.
programmed them. This is what I programmed for.
Yeah, this
Which
is
directives
all
do they have?
know.
For detonation,
All-
then.
Which
All they know is boom.
their
That's all they
translation, they're translation droids. So it's up to GM, but they're translation droids versus.
You're assuming they know that they're rigged to explode.
I'd say if they're exploding themselves, they use their own mechanics for the explosives roll, and if you're detonating them, you use your mechanics. But it would also be on your turn.
I'm going to be exploding them. They just don't know they're being exploded.
Yeah,
they're
so
just
like
told
that
to
would,
go
mean
greet 'em.
that would mean that on your turn you'd have to detonate them.
Are incoming people.
Okay, so they don't know that you put.
How welcome we are. They
Okay,
are.
okay. Yeah, they don't know they have explosives on them. Okay,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I roll my mistake, so I blow them up.
then never mind.
Boom, boom.
It's a good thing you're not a Jedi.
I know,
All
right?
right.
Good thing we have the Jedi's with us.
Man, you'd be an NPC already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
MP
true.
Sir's turn.
All right. So next we have a few NPCs. So one of them is going to blow the hatch, detonating the explosives, and probably we'll have them start moving up. So we have 3 NPCs moving. The first one is going to blow the hatch and hold where they are. Then 2 teams are going to move through. And now I have to move between layers. So we have 2 teams of black armored death troopers come through the hole that was just blown through the cargo hatch.
Welcome to the ship. Here, let me show you around.
And let's see, is Engiver hiding or?
Yeah, I guess we'll post it up a little bit to hide.
So they do vigilance for stealth or perception for stealth.
I know definitely Viper's hidden back in the back, and he's got the long range to shoot with. Viper, like I said, I dimmed the lights in here to make it harder for them to see, but I have a camera feed so I can see when they come out.
These are death troopers. They have pretty good vision, don't they?
Yep, they got night vision.
I mean, so do regular stormtroopers.
So I don't. Did you take an action to hide? Because you're just
he
kind
did
of.
not.
I don't think he took an action. I think it took all of his stuff to go there.
Yeah. So let's see. They're probably going to each of these teams is going to take a shot at the target that they see. They were also told that the droids got infiltrated.
That's true.
They're just gonna shoot the droids immediately.
They got told to.
Hey, cannon fodder. That's fine. The cannon fodder they blows up afterwards.
So was this droid among them already, or did it move?
It moved.
Because I think it was here.
Like once they come in, whoever I guess where they was going to go.
All right. So as they see the droid moving towards them, this team here shoots it.
Bang bang. Let's see how good
Where
these
are
guys
they?
are or what they do.
Character sheet. Upgrade twice. 3. Ranged light. Oh no, ranged heavy. Oh, I guess it doesn't need to upgrade. Do they have? They're minions, aren't they?
No, they're rivals.
No,
Oh.
it depends. I think there's a minion and there's a rival one.
No, all of them are rival. I know
they
all
are.
droids. There's no.
Oh, you're talking about the droids. My bad. I was thinking of the death troopers. I think they're minions.
They are minions because they have like yellow on their weapons.
Oh, they're minions, you say?
Oh no, it is minion, yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, they
They have better weapons. Thermal detonator.
So I don't need to upgrade the check because it's already at 3 yellow. So they're going to take a shot at this droid.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't put any. For some reason, I had setback and no difficulty.
Yeah, if you change the minion group size, it automatically calculates everything. It's under NPC info. Right underneath their initiative, it automatically
It's a
calculates
pretty
stuff.
nice gun.
Oh, minion group size 4. Okay. So yeah, that was wrong because of the setbacks. So we'll ignore the setback. So it'll be
just roll the difficulty and
6
stuff.
success and
Roll difficulty then. So yeah.
Okay, so they got 2 successes.
so that it actually ended up 2 successes and 2 threat and
Yeah.
a triumph.
Yeah, so they can crit thing if they want to.
I don't know that they need to against that droid. What is this droid's stats?
Oh yeah, what are the stats? Because I don't know them.
Does it have stats attached?
I
No, I
hope it
guess not.
does.
Look up real quick. Let me see what it is.
Hey, so when they're blasting the droid, can we use the 3 threat to have them shoot?
It's only two. It's only 2 threat.
Oh, it's only 2, not 3?
Yeah, 2.
Oh, never mind.
And the other group is going to shoot at Angiver.
Hey, does anyone that hasn't moved yet on our side want a free maneuver? Because you could use a setback for that.
I'd
By the
probably
way.
want.
You have
I'd
to
probably
upgrade
want the. I would probably want the free
droid has
maneuver.
11 wounds.
The droid has 11 wounds.
Yes.
Okay, so they're able to. What's the soak?
Yeah, they did.
It's not a bond of 1, so whatever that is.
They did 12 damage, so I think they took this droid out.
The droid.
It's got a soak of 3. It's got a soak of 3.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, no, they didn't take it out. It's low on health, but not taken out.
Why? I just want to help.
And the other team is going to shoot at Angiver, and he has a ranged defense of 3.
Also, I have dodge. You have to upgrade your roll.
I think you
are
have
you
to
spinning the
activate
strain?
dodge.
Yeah, you have to
Taking
spend
the
the
strain?
strain.
Yeah, you have to have the strain for it as well.
Did you take the strain?
And Guyver.
Let's rest that first.
Okay.
All right, so they're going to shoot their rifles.
Yeah, it's called sidestep is what I have.
I think that's
strain to upgrade the
Yeah, no,
default
that's
roll
2
incoming
purple.
range attacks by an equal number the next round.
You need to add
And
another
after
purple
this
to
way,
that
you see
because
sidestep. So
You need- you need to add another purple because he's more than because he's medium range.
and you have to upgrade it once, so it'll be a red. So it'll be
So just roll 1 red.
1 red.
Yeah, one red. One
It
red.
wouldn't be medium because they are shooting from here. Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
medium.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
medium.
All right, so that would be
Just one red-
we'll just
one
roll
red.
1 red to add that.
Come on, 2 failures. No, at least they don't have anything good.
So they did 12 damage.
Yep.
So does any of the PCs want to move to a better position? Because we could use it as threat to have someone that has not used 2 movements this round to move for
Oh.
free.
That's
You could
true.
let
Oh.
my, or if nobody else wants to take it, we could send my minion group down there.
So we're now on
Part with
PC turns as well. There are 2 PCs, and then we're back to an NPC turn.
I'm fine with your minion group moving.
Okay. You said PCT term now?
Yep.
Okay, so then they'll have that one that they shot continue and then blow up right in between them.
Wouldn't you need so you already went this round though, didn't you?
Yeah, you're right. You gotta wait.
I haven't gone yet this round. Did I?
You're
You positioned yourself there.
I thought it was before. Oh, that was before the round. I thought it was all set up before the round started. How many rounds did it take him to get here?
They were already docked.
Yeah, they were.
It took
already
him. It took him 1 round, or it took one guy's turn to check the door and see that it was locked, and then another person to set charges, and then they came
Now
in
they're
and
in
through the
here.
door.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then did you fire also for darkness too? Because I did the lights in here so that it would make it harder to see.
they're death
Bro,
troopers.
They're death troopers. They can bypass all.
They
that
have the
stuff.
enhanced suite to remove
Yeah.
setback from.
All right.
The dimness doesn't really matter.
And then got two threat they got right.
Yeah.
I'm using that to get a free movement to move back.
You can only take 2 maneuvers in a round. You've already taken 2 You already did 2 maneuvers in action. You don't get more
Yeah,
than 2
you did
maneuvers.
2 maneuvers to get here.
I use those 2 maneuvers to have my droid come closer and then I detonate it.
Each character only gets 2 maneuvers in a round, no more.
Okay, so can I use that droid they shot at for those 2 threat to move closer to detonate it?
It counts as you using it, I think, right? Since it's not another character.
Yeah, I think the GM has control of these guys because you can tell them what you want to do, but I would think the GM
Yeah,
has
that was
control.
what they were supposed to do. Was supposed to go and greet them. So, and then I was going
You
to
could-
grenade
You
the
could
mine
try
off.
and move there, but you couldn't detonate them yet because that's your action. So if you want to use that free maneuver to have one of the droids move among them, then you can do that.
Okay.
That droid's already. Oh no, he's still alive. That's right. He survived the shot.
All right. So who's next? You get another PC slot.
I think Jahat needs to do something. Right?
I mean, yeah. I guess I can start moving that way.
And
So is it two? It's 2 maneuvers to get down there onto that floor.
yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll move down there, and then I'll use my action to do another leadership role here. To do my inspiring rhetoric.
I moved you with the other people on the lift. Okay, and if you got a minion group, so go ahead and use them on your turn, and then we'll move to the next
Right.
PC.
I'll just have them do the same thing. I'm gonna have them, except they only get the 2 moves, so they're just they're getting down there.
In the area over here.
No, they moved to the bridge. Their tokens never got moved, but they were on the bridge shooting.
Oh, that would have been nice to have them flanked like that.
So they'll just be with me. Perfect.
Okay. I guess Kit Cam. You're already on this floor, so. Oh yeah, Kit Cam. You're supposed to be in the gunnery.
Yeah, Cam's gunning, so I don't think Cam can do anything.
No, she's on this floor already. I don't see her, or I don't see his token. Oh,
Yeah,
there
right.
it is.
Said Viper.
Yeah, let's see. Cat Cam was there. Yeah, I don't see the token anymore.
Cam's over here in the hallway with us now.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why that moved over there, but okay. Well, I'll put it back in the whatchamacallit room. So I will, and I can't see them from where I'm at. So yeah, I guess I really don't have anything to do.
You know they're there, so you can shut a door if you want, and if you want to slow them down, so they have to open the door, and then if you're in the room.
That is true. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shut the door then, and just try to keep it quiet.
All right, so PC slot.
Who else hasn't gone?
Did Necro go this round, or did he go the previous round?
No, Necro hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, Necro hasn't.
All right. Is there any security systems to bypass?
There'll probably be security cameras.
No, I'm hacking into the computer that's on their ship that was hacking into our ship. It's time their roles are reversed.
Let's see. You'd probably have like fire suppression. Let's see. You could probably lock down the cargo bay.
Oh, okay. I was just asking, is there any security I have to get through before I can access their system, or do I can start moving?
You're trying to access the shuttle system or the
I originally made the roll to bypass their security to get into their system. So now I'm asking if there's any security bots that I have to deactivate in order to execute any commands.
Yeah, I'd say there's probably a 3 red, 1 purple security system. Just kind of as like a firewall or something.
All right, so I'll disable that one. All right, so it's 3 red, 1 purple.
Or no, what is it? What did I say? It's 2 defensive slicing improved. So it's 2 red, 2 purple.
All right, I've got pretty good strain still, so I will take 4 strain and lower that to 2 red. All right. All right, so that's deactivated. Can I use one to get me useful information? Valuable data, I mean.
Yeah, let's see. Trying to think what kind of information you could pick up from in there.
How many more security systems I might have to bypass?
You know the slicer is active in the system. Or actually, no, they're not active in the system right now. There's just one more security, and there doesn't seem to be any active personnel on the system.
Okay, then I want to go ahead and 1, 2, 3. I'll spend 3 to spread decoys. So that increases it to 4 setback now, because I spread decoys the first time. So I'm just adding those up, and then I will heal 1 strain.
Right.
All right, my turn's up.
And let's see. We have another NPC. So let's have a. Need to put a token on this guy. Asajj comes up through the hatch and moves to here.
We want to keep that dude alive, right?
Actually moves to here.
Probably.
No, he'll move here. And then he's going to take a shot at the only person he can see, who is Angiver.
Upgrade one.
I think I made him a weapon.
You make sure you upgrade that too.
Upgrade it. So it's 3 range defense, right?
Yeah, 3 range defense, sidestep. Does he have anything special to see through the dark?
No.
Okay. So
Okay,
then
what are you trying to do?
Setbacks for that too.
I see a purple person. What's that supposed to be?
That is him.
That's
That's Asajj Grieve. He's going to actually just move into engaged range, actually. And draw a saber.
A saber. Ooh.
And it's just a black-bladed metal saber with kind of a fanciful Damascus steel type design across the blade.
Okay.
Pretty
So
high quality.
He's still aiming at me, trying to hit me in the dark too.
So it's
Right.
it's basically Dora steel.
And let's see. You have 3 melee defense.
Yeah, 3 melee defense.
Like-
But
All right.
2,
And I have to upgrade it once, you said?
no, that's only for range defense. Sidestep is for range.
All right. So he is going to take his swing. I think those are all the dice.
He's in
Oh, no.
darkness. He's still in darkness, so he's got to take for that for swinging in darkness.
And what does he have? What does he roll with? Okay. So let's see if this works. I think I set it up right. Okay. Oh, I didn't put damage in here. Oh well. I'll have to figure that out. Pierce 2 doesn't list damage. So he manages to hit, and now I have to figure out how much damage this thing does. It has Pierce, Vicious, and Cortosis.
Oh, that dude has some. That dude has some dough.
That is a very good weapon. Shame someone would take it from his dead corpse.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
not gonna kill him. We're gonna take him as a hostage.
Taking damage from him,
I
just
think.
take it.
We're taking him as a hostage, right?
Yeah, but his gear doesn't come to me. I guess for him to hit me.
So that will be 4 damage. Does Cortosis? No, it has a Pierce 2 though. So
Yeah,
4 with Pierce 2.
Cortosis won't break against a lightsaber, and it can't be sundered.
Yeah. Cortosis just makes it basically unbreakable.
Yeah, it can go with the lightsaber.
Okay, thank God had his fun. So I take 2 damage then. Right? It's Pierce 2 only, because I can't soak that.
Yep.
Because I have a soak before normally.
Well, the pierce lowers your soak value, so if your soak's still high enough to where it can't get through, you don't take damage.
Soak up to 4, so
Yeah, you take the damage.
2 damage then, right?
Wait, so why does that thing do 0 damage
Yeah,
again?
what's it damage? It should be brawn plus 2, I believe.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
his
it's just-
brawn. Oh, okay. So it's +2, and what is his brawn? I didn't put stats into the weapon when I put it in there, so.
Okay, so it's 4. His brawn's 2, so the weapon should be 4.
All right, so you take 4 damage. Oh well, you take 6, but you soak 2.
There you go. What's its crit?
Its crit is not on there, surprisingly. Let me check Ogdude. Crit 3.
Okay.
All right, so that was his maneuver, his attack, and his turn. Now we are. Is there another PC? Did I skip someone already?
What
I thought everyone went. but we
no.
haven't
Yeah,
done PC.
everyone went.
Did
I
Wa?
think.
No, you haven't gone while you're still in the.
No, Wah has gone. I moved him over there. That's what Wah's turn
No,
was.
you did that last turn though.
I did? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's you're the one
Okay.
waiting for.
So I'm gonna shoot this dude with the big gun. Does he have any range defense or anything or what?
They have range defense 1.
Range defense 1. Any adversary?
No.
No?
So-
Okay.
So long range it looks like.
Yep. Oh no, it's actually medium. Wait, no, it is long range. Actually, yeah, it's long range. So 3 purple, 1 setback.
Yeah, it's almost 5 o'clock, so we can end it at the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm. So he takes 15 damage.
All right, and that drops him because they don't have that.
Question: does it drop only him or the entire minion group?
Oh, that's right. It's their minion group. So,
6 too.
So yeah, you wouldn't even need to actually blast them because let's see, 15. You ignore soak, and these guys have how many hit points? Yeah, actually, it does take out all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you. I don't know how that would work because it's a slow firing weapon, but I guess like
He has to spin now around to reload it.
Yep. I just have to spin the round to reload.
So it's not like you caught him with an extra shot. It's more like you managed to knock him back enough, and then the blast detonated, kind of taking out the other 2.
Yeah.
I was picturing like just the kind of MLG gamer highlight reel where like you get the lucky sniper shot that lines up 3 headshots or something like that.
Or
There you go.
I can
they
take
could
that.
they could have been touching and they all got disintegrated like in the Mandalorian.
Yeah. Oh.
That is the same
Oh, yeah.
weapon, right? It's the Mandalorian disruptor rifle.
I think
it
it's
is?
bigger
That's
than his.
great.
Like this is the one from Rebels that like is supposedly a war crime to use.
Oh yeah, this is a war crime.
Oh well.
These guys got killed by a war
You
crime.
can't let any of them live. There'll be one in every sector. Especially since you used the weapon.
Right, so I guess we'll end it there. We'll probably end this next week. It might end a little bit before we're done next week. So I don't know what we're up to next.
Oh yeah, what will we do next week? Because this is pretty close to finishing the mission.
Honestly, at least a significant portion of that I think we'll spend dealing with the kind of the fallout from this and the post mission the shopping montage and stuff like that.
And the
So,
negotiation, now that we might have 2 ships if things go our way.
So, yeah, I'd say probably this will run through next week, probably with all the admin stuff,
And
then we'll have to think about what's coming next after that.
we have our ships meeting up with us.
I'll make sure Viper doesn't kill this guy for attacking me.
Did
So
we
what-
tell
what's the,
Viper what to do?
What's the experience?
We'll do 15. There were a lot of I think there were a lot of good ideas and teamwork and role playing in here, so I'm gonna say 15 for this week.
Just having XP stack and stack.
All right, guys, I had fun. I'll see you all next week.
I had
Thank
fun
you.
too.
Had fun
I'll
too.
see you
Thanks.
as well.
Thanks. Have a good one, y'all.
You too.